super fast internet here.
Oh, here we go. I think he's got it up.
Oh, are we live?
Not yet. I'll cue you guys in.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just the,
Are you on the Facebook or anything, or is that actually YouTube?
That's
the
YouTube.
YouTube channel.
Son of a bitch.
Go to my Facebook, and there's a link on there.
I'm a little worried that this iPad isn't charging, and it should be.
1L.
It's not going to last.
You should be tagged in it. You should have went to your notifications. Yep. Top one.
There it is. Holy shit. Yes, sir. How do I get the what?
Oh,
Where all the cars are going through there.
Dick and Harris, Jake.
Like, you see the big Washington County
Hey guys, coming at you from Dixie Destruction
Here in Hurricane, Utah.
with full contact derby TV.
You didn't mess it up at all. That was awesome.
Not at all. It was
awesome.
I've been practicing.
He really was.
In my brain, yes.
Just trying to get the little live feed up here on my phone so we can see your quality.
I think we had 38 cars show up today, guys. Full-size cars, so there'll be 4 heats, taking 4 out of each heat, 3 in a Mad Dog. If there's no Mad Dog, there'll be 4. There is, sorry guys, 15 mini cars, it looks like.
Yep.
And then we have the Gladiators of Steel Matt's Off-Road heat.
It's going to be fun. Okay.
We have
Brian Horton wants you to know that we're stud muffins.
oh, thanks, Brian.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Wish you could be here.
We wish Gumby was here, just so everybody knows.
Yeah.
Gumby is like deathly sick in the emergency room. He exhausted his entire body, physically, emotionally, everything, trying to get this car built to run this show. So that's why it's me and Derek up here without Gumby. So we're missing Gumby right now.
And, man, that's how much Gumby loves Demolition Derby. They think he might have a possible staph infection in his foot, and he's known about it for a while, but that didn't stop him one bit. He ended up getting the flu. We've been talking over the last 3 nights, throwing up, hasn't drank anything for days, still drove his car halfway down here
Yeah.
before he would go to the hospital.
Yeah, and he literally called for help. Looks like the first car we're going to have going into the arena is number 29, which is Tyson Daly out of Ogden, Utah. And all these cars today looked really good.
The level of talent here is on a whole nother scale today.
I think this is going to be one of the better Dixie Destructions that we've seen in a long time. There's a lot of really good drivers, and, everything's coming out of the woodworks.
And, with Stern Dirt this year letting the VIX tilt and adding Watts Link brackets, we see a whole lot more 9802s out here.
I think Fords are going to make their way into Utah, and they're going to show that they're, I'm an old iron guy, but
well,
Fords
I
aren't
am
to be
too.
messed with. You have to take them seriously, and if you don't, they will get you.
Well, and, I have a feeling some of these guys that are here with them today are going to learn you can't run 715s on the front.
Yeah, there's a few things you can do in there. They're learning they're a little bit behind the bell curve, but what they have done to their cars is extremely interesting.
You want to go into depth about it?
I mean, we can. This is the first year that Stern Dirt's allowed tilt, and we allow tilt at the cross member. And what these guys are doing is they're trying to get everything they possibly can. Some of the tilts here, I swear I've seen one that I would say it's 14-inch tilted.
At least.
I think
the frame looks completely dumped underneath the front of the car.
If they don't get a handle on that and figure out where they're going to go, you're going to see a lot of them, go down in the front, and that's going to be interesting. A lot of these guys are trying to utilize the down bar rule of Utah. If you're not familiar with it, pick up a set of rules. Utah's down bar rule is different from anywhere else I've ever ran.
6 inches off the firewall and not in front of the dash bar.
Yep, nothing can be in front of the dash bar, but your down bars can be up to the end of it. So we've seen some really cool ingenuity that just wasn't going to work. So we had to have it fixed. Second one in was Jimmy Lane running a car that was built for, I think, Pocatello. So
Yeah.
he had to make a few changes. He had 16-inch 2x2 bumper brackets.
I saw that.
So we had to go there. And then
Mr.
Andrew
Carmen from
out of
Las Vegas.
Out of Vegas. I don't know. He's still getting ready. So we have Chris Rodriguez out of Romero, Colorado, coming in. He's a young kid who's really eager. His build this year compared to last year, completely different.
Good.
Then we have number 2, Zeb Hansen out of Thule, Utah. He's had some bad luck with this suicide.
This is Suey.
But he says he's got her all fixed up and he's going to let her go. So that'll help.
I love seeing the variety of cars here in Utah.
Oh, yes. The Fords that come and everything else. And then
Who's this guy?
that's old Larry Steinbeck. It's going to be hard to recognize because he's not in a red car.
I thought that was weird.
Well, it's white and black. And I kid you not, it's white and black because turbo cans come in white and black.
Oh, yeah.
So that was the quickest way to paint it.
Gets it done. Mr. Troy Tagg in the number 3.
And then we got 21.
Daniel Bong, another California
Or
car.
2. Is that a 2?
That's 2. Yeah. Wait.
Well, I don't.
Hold
Oh,
on.
it's Too Ugly. Yep, it's that Daniel Ball.
Yeah, too ugly.
And then the 12 is CJ Zacharias.
Another Sui.
Yep.
Yep.
Richville, Minnesota. And I don't remember. I think he's won it last 2 years in a row. I think he got it last year also.
I don't
You
remember.
guys, you guys that are listening and everything else, maybe you'll know if
Remind
CJ
us.
won it. I know he won it 2 years ago,
All
and I
right.
think he won it last year.
Mr. Carmen pulling in.
Yes, Mr. Carmen. It's so good to have him back. He's from Vegas. He gives it everything it's got.
Dude, he really does. And
He said he was done because he wanted to stop derby for a little while after his second baby, but now that baby is getting bigger, and he says he can get back into it, and he really appreciates his wife's.
he's a true shade tree
Yeah.
mechanic. Like,
Oh.
no garage. It is outside in his front yard.
Well, here we go. We're about
right.
ready to start Stirring Dirt's 2023 season.
Dude, there is a great variety of cars in this one. I'm excited to
this
see.
is going to be interesting.
Think
let's see who-
Zacharias goes after tag?
I do. I think Zacharias goes after tag. I think 29. He seems like he's got something to prove. He's eager.
I'm going to talk crap. I don't think Larry's going to hit too many people.
I don't know what he's going to do.
He's set up really good here because I think there's a bunch of other little fights that are going to go on.
Right. And he's got his big motor, so I think he's a little apprehensive.
Right.
I know
Be a little
77,
cautious.
Chris Rodriguez, he is going to drive hard. He seems to drive really hard.
Okay.
I
here
think
we
Larry's
go.
going to let the fight come to him.
Yep.
And then once it comes to him, he's going to go from there.
I feel like Troy's going to do that too. Yeah, we have confirmation. Zacharias won it the last 2 years.
Okay, so,
Troy's looking.
well, I think Larry's going to do his driving around like a ballerina. Love you, bro, but so far, Zacharias is hard in the throttle. Let's see what he's going to do.
He's lining somebody up. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep, he's going after tag. You called it.
Yep.
You called it.
Here we
And
go.
I don't know what everybody else is doing. Looks like the Rivvy's over there on Rodriguez. Lane is laying it down the best he can.
Dude, he really is. He's tripping Zacharias up.
Yeah, he's causing some problems for sure. Larry is into Carmine. Might have bent that back tire a little bit. Oh yes, definitely.
Oh, look at that. Great tracking by Troy at the back of that Cadillac. Stuff you don't hear very often.
You know, the back of Tag's caddies are really hard, and
They
there
are.
were so many things that he does that are legal, but he just got them figured out, and that's, you know,
The creativity they have is
yeah,
pretty unmatched.
yeah. They think a lot about what they're doing, and it shows. You know, a lot of the real serious veteran drivers have got it figured out, and I think these guys are just playing it smart, trying to get into that money round so they don't have to go through the B main. Larry lays a good hit on Chris Rodriguez.
Track's getting kind of soft there.
Yes.
I don't know if skid
Ooh.
steers are the way to go here. Oh,
Yeah, there's
Nasty
a
hit
couple
by Tag.
really good hits. Oh, that was a good hit from Tyson Daly on the back of Larry. He's just trying to get things going. He must have took a big hit on the back driver's side because it's showing. And his front is already,
that dually rear end
Showing.
isn't helping him.
no, not at all.
Just the offset is. Oh,
Oh, that's rough.
Larry's picking on it.
Dick. Jimmy Lane is over there trying to do everything he can to get his started. Rodriguez pays Larry back for the few hits that Larry gave him.
I mean, at least, you know, it's sort of going up. I mean, it's not down yet. So
Yeah.
That's a good thing about them 1, 2, or 3s. Here comes Bong on nose to nose.
And
Oh,
broke his ball joint.
that same one Troy Tag hit earlier.
Now, it might have previously been broken, but it laid down on that hit there.
You know,
Oh, Troy's going to come in and capitalize.
yes, he will. And
Oh,
Zacharias will go
Zacharias
to the B.
is into the B main.
Yep.
Larry's showing how big of a motor he's got. love my brother to death. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
he's just helping your buddy pack the
that's-
trunk.
he just, you know, Larry's just one of those guys. We get in Nebraska, and it's
Well,
not so much
have-
the big hit, it's the push.
You have to go after Larry.
Yep. And if you don't, I mean, obviously he's 100% beatable, easy. It just, he gets people get in your head just like tag and everything else. And
Anybody gets one shot on you, and it's a game changer. That's especially out here, because somebody will hit you across the track from second gear and not even care about their car. That's what makes
100%.
it tough. You talk about driving in the Midwest. People don't really want to hit you nose to nose at the beginning of the Derby. Here, that's all they're looking to do.
They're ready.
Yeah.
And we're down to where one car has to go out here.
Yeah, they're here for the entry fee money, and they don't care what happens. It's
Well, Larry got dang close to a door there. I don't know if I would have necessarily called it a door, but there it is. That's what Junior does.
using that horsepower. Oh, there he comes.
Oh, but look at how far the car pushed.
Yeah, that's.
It pushed all the way in, and
What are we taking? Top 3?
oh, there it is. It's over.
Are we taking 4?
4. Yep.
Taking 4. Okay.
So at this point, they're all down. It's over, yeah, boys. Before we do any more damage to these cars. Good job. So
We are taking Mr. Larry Steinbeck, Mr. Troy Tagg, Daniel Bong, and
Zeb Hansen.
And Zeb Hansen. All right.
So in advancing to the B will be Jimmy Lane, CJ Zacharias, Andrew Carmine, Chris Rodriguez, and Tyson Daly, right?
Yep.
Yep. Not gonna lie, that was a good heap. Hopefully the next ones pick up, and we'll.
Yeah, I would definitely expect to see the next few heats really pick up.
Zacharias, I know he's going to go back and just bust everything he's got to get that going and try to get a three-peat. He'll have to come through the B main.
So
and then,
do you want to talk? Let's talk about
Oh,
how
yeah.
crazy. You want to talk about money? Everybody got $500 for showing up, passing tech.
Yep, because there's less than 40 cars, so everybody got $500 to drive in this arena.
So imagine this. Theoretically, let's say he goes through the B.
Wins $4,000.
First place is $4,000 in the B main.
Yes, there's no grudge heats anymore, or at this show, guys. We're going to do it 3 times
B.
this year. There's A main and B main. If you lose your heat, you go to the B main, and you'll fight for 4,000, 2,000, 1,000, and a Mad Dog of 1,000.
So if you do get first place, you get to transfer from the B to the A with $4,000.
Yeah, so you've already put $4,000 in your pocket. So if you can get into that A main, stay out of everybody's way, do what you have to, or get into the A main. Say you get into the A main and you just let it hang and let it eat. There's a $3,000 Mad Dog in the A main.
The A main's paying out $8,000. Theoretically, you could walk away with $12,500 plus the entry fee.
You could walk away with $15,500 if you were really good, got the Mad Dog, got the win, and got the win in the B.
I mean, the stars
It's
have to
far-fetched.
align, but we've seen it happen out
Yeah,
here.
that's the Cinderella story. But
I mean, we're talking A, 8,000, 4,000, 3,000, 1,000 for fourth, and a $3,000 Mad Dog. I mean, it's gonna be awesome to watch.
oh,
Like I said, that first heat, most of them are kind of slow. People are feeling it out on the track.
and this is the first show this year for Stir and Dirt and everything else. And they're trying to, they've got all their cars built, and they're going to get into their game, which is good. I think that Tyson Daly drove a smart drive, but I think he realized that just because you tilt your Ford, like you said, doesn't mean throw 700s on it to get your heights and go out there and try to let it hang, because they still bend, especially a cold bend.
Well, they do, and the scary thing is about that, you get 2 pre-plates from home. And if you show up and you pass tech the first time, you get 2 more.
Yeah, so that'd be 2 per rail if you pass tech.
4 total. And to stop one of those cars from pushing, especially a Vic tilted like that with just a lower cradle and bell housing, that's tough.
And I think a lot of these guys, they'll catch on quick, or they'll talk to their friends in other states that know what's going on. A lot of these guys are putting the down bars with the down bar rule where they need to be to keep that Achilles heel of the Ford behind the box from going away. And some of them just flat out aren't at all. They haven't figured out what down bars do.
It's hit or miss. And it's going to be interesting seeing it transition and trickle over out here.
We got a What's Wrong with Gumby, Richard Parks. Gumby just worked his tail off. He was sick. He had the flu. And that could be a tribute to his foot. He got possibly got staph infection in his foot. He wanted to be here so bad that he
literally
put his physical wellness and health to the wayside.
Along with the flu, he couldn't keep nothing down for a couple days. And I remember just talking to him on the phone, and I said, man, if it kills you, don't do it. But it's not in him to give up.
Gumby's the OG. He's the original gangster.
He is.
He's not afraid
to
put it in. And even now, you know, he got his car to the track, and there's some drivers out there. Larry Steinbeck, Reed Steinbeck, Paul Donovan, John Donovan. Several other guys just hopped in. They are actually finishing Gumby's car right now so that it can now go out there and run in this grudge match.
And who's going to drive that?
I heard a rumor that I might drive Gumby's car in the grudge match.
Should be fun.
It should be really fun. I can't wait to get into a wagon, and it's got a nice, from what I hear, a really nice built Schrade 406.
He did. Schrade went through the whole motor, and it's up to snuff, he said.
Yeah, well, you know, Larry was out there working on it, so I know that I heard it a couple times. Because
you think they're going to get your special Y pipe on it?
If it'll fit, if it'll fit, and I don't even think Gumby knows this, but if that Y pipe will fit, it's got to go on there.
I mean, you're driving it, so it'd be kind of weird if it wasn't.
Yeah. And we'll just have to see what happens and go from there. In this grudge match, I mean, I'm sure you guys have heard all about it. It is Gladiators of Steel versus Matt's Off-Road. I'm going to hand this over to Derek because he knows everything about it, and I know what I just told you. That's it.
Yeah, I initially knew nothing about this. Gumby came up with this idea to challenge Matt to a 4-man team demolition derby, and it kind of backfired because I don't think he ever planned on coming out of retirement. That was Matt's stipulation. And so it's ended up, it's going to be me, Will in Gumby's car, TJ McVie, and Anthony Tripler versus Paul Cox, Matt, his son, and Robbie Lathan. And unfortunately, we're not going to be able to film that through the podcast due to it'll be coming out in Gladiators of Steel Season 2. You'll get to see a little bit about all of our shops, their shops, and my garage, and how everything's built. They spent a couple of days with each of us watching how we do things, and I put this car together in about 12 days. It's definitely wore me out a little bit, but it should be a good time. There wasn't really a set rule guideline deal. So we built, a few of us just built Stern Dirt cars.
Some did not build Stern Dirt cars.
They definitely have the advantage on the plate, and they leaf springed a couple cars that didn't come that way. But man, it's going to be a good time going against those guys. And you know what? I'm just not saying this now, but it doesn't matter who wins and who loses. There's definitely going to be a rematch. But the amount of dirt that's going to fly in the first 30 seconds of this show is going to be nasty.
Oh, man, the first 2 minutes is going to have to be, you better be on your toes because it's going to be full tilt out there.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
And I don't know if Johnny's going to supersede. I don't know what's going to happen with the podcast and the video. I don't.
We're not privy to that information.
Yeah,
but
I don't know anything about the video of it. All I know is there was 2 options for Johnny to get in the car or for me to get in the car. And with Gumby being sick and not knowing what's going to happen there or the time frame of that, and Johnny putting on Stern Dirt shows and what he does in general, and we love Jerry to death, and Jerry said no.
Yeah. So. And you got to respect her wishes. They're still cleaning up the track here, putting the K-rails back together, and we just got Zacharias' car left on the track here.
And don't be hating on us, guys, about the 4-man hate. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I was just supposed to show up and talk to you guys like I love you.
Yeah. And they don't like the 4-man heat?
They don't like the fact that you said that they're not going to video it and to where they can see it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Derek's the bad guy.
What I was told.
Derek said it.
I did. That's
Derek Court, D-E-R-E-K.
Here we go.
K-O-H-R-T on Facebook. I don't think that he has 5,000 friends yet, so feel free to add him and show him the love on there.
This guy.
Great guy. Great guy. If you would like his phone number,
Oh, no.
PM me. And no, I'm
That's
just
a
kidding.
two-way street.
But I put my phone number out there for everybody anyway.
Well, I'm not that dumb.
They did do Johnny pretty dirty here, though. The Washington County, God bless them, I guess, but they put any Derby questions, call Johnny Golo.
Oh,
not
no.
Derby car, not Derby rules. So they were calling about tickets and what time, and so his phone is like nonstop, stopped ringing. We were down in Tech Line,
Oh,
and
jeez.
if I heard it one time, I heard it 100 times. I don't know what they're doing with the times. I don't know if there's any tickets. I just control the cars. And, you know, a man in his profession and everything else, he can't just let them go to voicemail.
Johnny is normally the busiest guy and the most organized guy I know on top of it. I don't know if you see this, but these are our notes, and it's in a nice folder, and every single page is laminated, and it's
Oh.
all color. Like, it's so easy.
Yeah, and not only is like everything, even things we're not going to think about.
Yep.
Like, oh, here's the Gladiators of Steel. Let's throw that out there. Gladiators of Steel is an in-depth look at America's most dangerous sport. Coast to coast, there are over 2,500 demolition derby events every year. The derbies are a primary funding source for most state and county fairs nationwide. Feel what's inside. Specially built derby cars. It pretty much says derbying is the most amazing thing that you can do with your clothes on.
I felt
And
like you run out of breath there.
I did. I'm fat. My buddy Justin Broadhead with Broadhead Decals, if you can see this,
Shoot.
he made me the most awesome sticker. It says, "Please don't park so close. I'm fat."
I feel that.
And any big guy, doesn't matter if you're fat or not, like that is the best sticker ever.
That's true. All right, so let's talk about this. You run any Stir and Dirt show, even some of their partner shows, like through the sister shows, and we'll go over them later. One time, even if you just run the heat, you're in the points running, and everybody has a chance. It doesn't matter how many points you have, taking home $5 grand, $2,500, $1,250, a golden ticket to any sold-out derby of Stir and Dirts. Anyone, you get any entry into it. A Schrade motor, a new transmission. There's a car in here, Green Mountain Smokers, 03 Cradle, sets of lizard lights for your trailers, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different other shows for entry fees, WRP tire rods, and I can, man, I'll just keep going. Axle savers, 10 bolt, 14 bolt, 9-inch, Toyota Camry fuel tank, flat top GM intake manifold. All right, just I can go on and I will later.
Okay, here we got second heat going in. We have Andrew Tagalabashi, who I am so glad they came back or are back. I'm glad they fit time in for us. I know that Troy has been working 6'10s and hating every minute of it.
Yes.
But-
It's always fun to talk to them guys. You know,
Yep.
it's always a good time, smiles on their face.
And then Wyatt Ramsey will be in a 2-door glass house, and he is out of Wyoming, Riverton, Wyoming. Wyatt seems like an amazing guy. He was one of the ones that was extremely creative with his down bars, but they just weren't going to work.
All right.
I mean, that's just how it was.
Brandon Lottes, Globe, Arizona, number 60.
Super nice guy. I got a feeling you better keep your eyes on him because he's going to lay it down and try to make it into the main event via
All right.
Mad Dog.
All right. We got Glenn Madden from Apache Junction, Arizona, in Asui. And it looks set up right.
401k, it's one of his buddies. I forget who he said, and I apologize to whoever actually owns that Suicide. He said that his buddy owns it, and he just went and got it, and it should have been legal. It ran somewhere else.
All right. We got old Dookie out there, Caswell, North Dakota.
Cogswell.
Coswell, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It looked like an A on here.
And then the 71 is the most stock car built here.
Mark Bouchiers, Apache Junction, Arizona. Man, those guys,
Derek, I'm going to tell you exactly how his pedals are set up. So you figure your dash bar, right?
yep.
The half of his pedals are sectioned on the dash bar, and they're pinned at the top. So when he works them, he actually pushes his heel down, and that runs the gas, and he pushes his heel down, and it runs the brake. It doesn't go the other
So
way.
it's set up almost like an airplane.
Yep, and his seat is cocked so far backwards, he broke his back or something,
Oh my
so he has to run like that to not hurt his back.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, super cool.
Mr. Shea Bob,
Oh, yeah. Can't forget the legend, Shea Bob.
He is.
If
That
I can
he
get a
is.
picture, if I can get 71 to allow me to take a picture so everybody can see it, it is really amazing.
We'll get you a picture of that. Mr. Lazenby out there.
That's his son. His son is running, Jaden.
Jaden. Woodcross, Utah. All right, who is that one?
That's Ryan Gillian,
Let's see.
and he is out of
Lajara, Colorado.
Lahara, Colorado, or whatever you want to say it.
Eh.
Super nice guy. He has come to Hurricane several times. He does not drive for the money. I would like to see him in the money one of these times, but he drives hard. And
So does Mr. Jason Heffley. Man, we got to do a little interview with him from Sacramento, California, and he's going to be a fun one to watch too.
He's got a 73 Catalina. It's a thick frame.
Yeah, he didn't even put all the plates on, and he was just like, you know what? You know what I'm out here to do. I'm out here to junk this thing in the heat.
Yeah. So
what was number 71?
71 is a Ford wagon.
It was
like
a Ford.
Mid-70s Ford wagon.
Okay.
And if you look, you can kind of see how far cocked back his seat is.
Huh.
He says, like I said, he said he broke his back or something, and then his goal is to get out of that Derby car and walk across the arena. He won Arizona somewhere, won a Derby in Arizona, and he couldn't walk because he didn't have it set up right. This could be a good one here.
This is going to be a good one. I like the way that Cadillac's set up.
Yeah, there's definitely some good iron out here.
We got 3 Cadillacs in this, and one Suey?
4 Cadillacs, 2 pre-ran, 2 fresh.
Yep.
We have 1 Suey, right? We have a Glasshouse Chevy, Glasshouse Pontiac with 73 Pontiac. Then we have Dookie's 71 Olds 98, or Olds 88.
Little bit of fun on the start there.
Oh, look at Heffley go.
Here we go.
There might be some love there. We're trying to get these Mad Dogs. Oh, Heffley just ate the K-Rail all by himself. Ooh. I forget. Lottie's just nailed Ryan Gillian. They're
opening
not
up
giving
the
that guy a
Suey.
break at all. Has to be hard into that car. They're testing it.
He's going to return the favor.
Yeah. Oh,
ooh.
Nice hit.
Jason, again
Jason.
with the K-Rail.
There's a possibility Jason may have hurt his steering there. I seen the concrete grab it, just rip both two tires to the same side.
Wrong place, wrong time. I mean, Dookie and Shea Bob out here are a force to reckon with together.
Yes, they drive. They got so many years driving. It's just amazing. Yes, I think.
I can't say how many times. I've got to driven against them more than a few, and it is tough when they're both in there.
Right. Heffley definitely has no steering.
Nope. She took a bad hit.
Wyatt Ramsey's giving that Glasshouse. Looks like it might be going down in the back. That's what scares me about the two-door Chevys anymore. They dominated back in the bone stock days, but it seems like now it's really a crapshoot on what they're going to do. Oh, he's paying him back. Oh. Oh, the wheel hop. He's going to go for it again.
Jason's off the K-Rail.
Yeah.
Wait. Turning it up there. Who is that? 85. Wyatt Ramsey.
Wyatt Ramsey. And Ryan Gillian.
Laying it down to Lazenby.
It is really amazing that he's driving that hard like that because he brought a 71 Cadillac and he collapsed the Y. And we don't allow the Y to be collapsed, and we haven't for a couple years. So he had to cut like a 10-inch hole top to bottom completely out of the side of his frame rail up front because we don't allow it. That's the only fix for it. We did it to Coulter Wilker in Logan, Utah. Oh, they gave him Mad Dog. Nice.
Oh, man, moving on.
He earned it.
Ryan Gillian.
So now he gets to go fix it.
It's an awful straight car going into the main.
Yeah.
Now, let me play devil's advocate here. Your car's still looking really good, and you know they have 3 or 4, or, let's say the odds, 4 other good cars. Do you pull it, go in with a really nice rocked-up car to the B, and take the chance of going to the A?
I honestly think that you're going to see, like Heat 4, I think you're going to see guys who are writing down right now who's all going into the A and seeing if they can make it versus
they're doing the
all
math.
These beat-up cars that are going into the B.
That's what makes it interesting about paying the B that
Oh,
much.
100%. You know, Shea Bob it's the first time he's been in Utah in a Cadillac since he won May Mania, I think.
Yeah.
And
No, he was here with one the year with Zacharias, wasn't he?
he might have been. I don't know.
I think
for
the
sure.
year I was here.
No,
2 years. 2 years
That
ago.
was an Olds.
Was it?
Yep. Olds
Okay.
98 because he. Ooh,
Oh.
Wyatt Ramsey laying it
Lazenby.
down with
Lazenby packing the back of
Yeah.
that thing.
both of them working together, and Ramsey's
The track
the
is
back is gone. It is down, making a jack stand.
the track is awful soft right now.
Yes.
I mean, you definitely don't want to be hitting anybody pushing with the wrong tire.
Yeah. And if you do, you better get out of it quick.
Yeah.
The Suey right now is just struggling. He was setting so low coming through Tech. It was hard to get the lift underneath the back of him. So
Amazingly, we don't have anybody
says,
out yet.
please leave the camera on the wide angle that faces the grandstands. They like that, Jake. I don't know. We just have to do what we do, and so that way we can go back and edit it and make sure that we have all the hits.
And you know, we're working with the mercy of the live stream and the internet here.
Heffley is still over here trying to get everything he can, and look at
He
Tag.
really is.
I think that
I love it.
hopefully Tag was just getting his hit. He wasn't giving Heffley a hit. Yeah.
No, they're breaking him off
Heffley
now.
is broke off. So we are 2 down for sure.
What's
Now-
up with your boy number 71? Nope,
Only-
there it goes.
Yeah. So we're 3 down and
You know-
taking 3 at this point.
They're just leaving Andrew alone too. I mean,
Yep,
he's starting to jockey with Dookie a little bit, but
Yeah, you can't even get mad. Andrew's a very good driver, and if they don't pay attention to him, he will do the same thing that Shea and Dookie will.
and he drives very
will.
well in the middle of the pack.
Yep, he'll take your money, and that's what I've seen Utah in the last year really pick up on. They're about tired of these guys coming in from out of state and taking their money, which is nice to see.
I mean, it was fun being the out-of-state guy taking their money.
Yeah, I never got that opportunity.
Oh shit!
Havoc was extremely fun, and I appreciate Johnny letting me run Larry's car at the last one.
I will say, coming out here is, it's fun going back in the Midwest. Don't get me wrong, but out here,
Oh, it's not like this. This is amazing.
It's pure.
You said it earlier. Look at the view that you get to look at, and the people are amazing. They talk to you super nice. There's no arguing. Like anybody from Nebraska, Colorado, anywhere else, you know what Tech's like. You know the arguing, the fighting, all that. You don't have that here. Everything is so calm. The drivers are so respectful.
Big hit by Shea Bob.
Oh, Andrews. Oh, I thought he was going to tag old Shea up. The back of Shea's car is bending really nice.
Dude, Lazenby is still sitting nice.
Yeah. He must have took a bad hit on that rear passenger side, but that's where leaf springs come in handy.
We say the track is a little bit soft. It seems like the top 3 layers, the top 3 inches are soft, but once those wheels dig down a little bit, everybody's laying it out.
Right. Terry Court says the best view is that one of the grandstand is why they're saying that.
Jake will work on it. He's all over it.
Oh, the radiator is out of Wyatt Ramsey's car. It's just getting more airflow.
Yeah.
Is what he's doing.
It's aerodynamic. It's hanging on there.
That's a pretty slick idea.
know?
If your AC condenser gets bogged up, just drop your radiator down.
It seems like the hoses are still on it.
He's letting it sing. Good for Wyatt. These other guys are. This is where
The nitty
I don't
gritty.
know. I call it's like pocket presence when you're out there in a car. You have to read the field and everything else. And Wyatt is letting it eat, but these other guys have all backed off.
Yeah,
They're
pace is
not
slowed
doing
down.
much. And it's down to 3 cars. So if they don't do something against Andrew, Shea, and Dookie, it's going to be pretty hard to beat them and not be one of the ones that goes into the A.
And if Lazenby can be patient, he's looking really good right now.
And let one of those guys make a mistake. They will.
Glenn's starting to have a hard time steering.
Yeah.
That car is just so low.
I think at this point Wyatt understands that the back of his car is underneath of him. So that's going to, he's starting to play well with the backside. But other than that, like Lazenby is being really smart, trying to stay out of it. Oh, he got caught there just a little bit. I mean, I don't know if Wyatt's thinking that maybe they'll take 2 Mad Dogs, which they could.
I'm still wondering. I haven't seen, like, enough smoke to say that the hose came off the radiator. I think the hoses are still on
I think it's hanging in there.
and
yeah,
it's just dragging on the ground.
I would agree. It's hanging in there. You know, and like the back of Dookie's car, that's a 71 or 288. You couldn't ask for it to fold any better. Everything just got punched into the middle.
Just flipped up and rolled
really
right
good. And this is where things are going to get super interesting for Utah in the next shows and this year. All these engines, the engines are way better than what they were 3 or 4 years ago. They're hanging
Wyatt
in there.
just pulled.
Oh.
Now we are 1 more. Who's it going to be?
2 more.
Is it 2 more?
Because they took a Mad Dog, so it's going down to 3.
Oh, that's right.
So that's what I'm saying. They, instead of focusing on Wyatt, they should have been focusing on the 3 in the middle right now, because those are the drivers who have been in the crunch and they have the seat time and they know how to keep as calm as they have to.
And the front ends of everything that they're out there in look fine.
And they all, you know, they have the motors that are going to go to the end. And so does
Schrade single-handedly took Utah's Derby engine platform to a whole new level.
Changed it completely.
When he started offering stage 1s for $3,500, I think they're $4,000 now. But all you do is put your headers in, and it goes out and wins.
We're down to 1 more.
Oh, shoot.
Which is, I wonder if Lazenby was worried. Lazenby's running a Baldwin motor.
Is he?
Yeah. Shea and Dookie, they have their own engine builder up there in North Dakota, and their stuff always seems to run really good. I could be wrong. I don't remember. I think
the tags run Colliers.
Is it Collier?
I think so.
I think Josh does, because I've seen him, or I've seen
some of those posts.
Something, yeah. Where they come in these nice, beautiful crates, and if it's not Collier, I apologize to whoever it is.
Yep.
And I'm not sure on the 401k, because it wasn't even his car, really.
It's still looking good. I mean,
oh, Dookie knows where the skinny pedal is, and he's running it. Sounds good.
Does.
It'll be interesting to see how this plays out right here. Because they're all running good. Like Andrew's car hasn't moved. Shea Bob's front end's looking great. The rear packed in the way he wants it to.
And for the most part, Glenn's car really hasn't moved either.
Right. Yeah, and it just sets so low. I'm afraid if he gets himself into a position, he might, like right there, see where he just tried to go forward and it just wasn't having it.
Yeah, they're trying to hang him on another car. He's got to stick and move. But like I said, it's hard with that steering on that thing.
Yeah.
Those fenders are starting to come into the wheels on the front.
You can see that one fender's directly into the tire on the passenger side. That, if somebody capitalizes on that, that will play a part on this.
You know, I kind of think Shea Bob and Dookie are not looking to overly pick a fight with Tag either. You know, they're saving that for the main.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I think he just pinned Dookie in the corner.
I don't think Shea's going to let that stand.
Oh, nope, he's going to knock him out. But I don't know.
Uh-oh. I don't think he's getting out. That was an awesome move by Glenn.
Yeah.
Oh, man, and here comes Tag. Wow.
Oh.
I did.
This is not in. Oh, Shea's getting a little bit of payback.
Oh, dude.
Oh, it's over. Because
wow.
Glenn got himself stuck, so it will be on unofficially Andrew Tag, Shea Bob, and Glenn.
Yes. Wow.
Dookie put himself in a bad position.
And Glenn capitalized.
Yeah.
That was a real good move.
Well, and that's Scooter down there is like, back up. Well, where's he going to go? That's it. So it'll be Tag, Shea Bob, and Glenn going to the A main. Dookie, Schrock, Jaden Lazenby, Wyatt Ramsey, Heffley, 71. I don't know the names, but they're all going to go into the B main and fight for $4,000.
Yeah, that's just for first.
Which is still nothing.
It is $4,000 for first in the B, $2,000 for second, $3,000 for third, and we're still paying $1,000 for a Mad Dog in the B. And I'm telling you, if you want to come to Utah, you can ask either one of us any questions on builds. I mean, we'll give you our honest opinion. And dude, you get $500 for just showing up.
Yeah, these guys, everybody drove in that arena, or that drives in that arena tonight gets $500 for the big cars. Now, I don't know how it works for the little cars. I just know all the little cars, they get $100 upon passing inspection if they pre-registered.
Yep. Mini cars, $1,500 for first, $750, $375, $200, and a Mad Dog, that's $500.
Yes, this is, so far it's very interesting.
And there's some rough looking cars coming out of that one.
I need,
Okay. So we'll talk about a little bit of shows coming down the road. May Mania, May 20th at the Golden Spike Arena. That'll be a fun one. There is no limit on teams right now for May Mania. That could be crazy for how many cars are here.
that could be pretty huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like I hope there's something left in my car, but I kind of am, because you know I'll probably be looking for a partner to go to that if they'd let me do it. Let's see. And then next show for Full Contact Derby TV after that will be Border Wars, June 4th and 5th. Good to go see Andrew Haney.
In Nebraska, and
Dude,
Rob.
Last year, that was one of the top 5 shows I've ever seen in my life. Guys were catching second gear
Oh, yeah.
in limited weld cars and ripping A-arms off cars, how hard they were hitting them. It was fantastic to watch.
Yes, the heats were just outright amazing.
Brutal. Then we got Cache Carnage, July 8th.
In Logan, Utah, which is always a really good show.
That's a good show, too. Rawtown Riot. We're working on finalizing that one. We'll
And
let
I
everybody
think
know.
that's in Rollins,
Yep.
Wyoming.
That'll be a good one. If I remember right, they have quite a bit of payout on that one. I don't
have
here.
much for it, yeah. Then the Golden Spike Derailer, which is always a great one also.
True. And like we're saying, all the payouts to all these shows this year, May Mania, first place is $12,000, second $6,000, third $3,000, fourth $1,500, and $2,500 Mad Dog, and $1,000 to teams that just qualify. And you can bet if there is any extra teams that come that's already not signed up, Johnny will put 100% of that money in the pot for all of those cars. That's what I love about Stern Dirt.
And going back to the Rawtown ride, anybody that's interested, it is in Rollins, Wyoming. It's August 5th. It's limited weld, 6,000, 3,500, 2,000, 750, 100. There's a bone stock pace, 4,500, 2,500, 12, 500, and 100. And there will be half car racing. That's something that is, there might be half car racing. That's something that is Colorado type thing. It's similar to what they did out here with Dalton and the little stuff like that. And that the promoter name for that is Lonnie Pacheco. Great guy.
Is that Dominic's dad?
No, that would be Nathan's dad.
Nathan, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nathan, yes.
Yeah, Nathan's dad. Nathan always comes out and runs for several shows.
And they are running Stern Dirt rules 100%.
Okay. I did not know that, but that's what they're doing.
Yep.
And that's a pretty good payout.
That is a good payout for there.
Not everybody can pay like Utah pays.
I don't know if you can see it, but there isn't an empty seat in these bleachers.
And Daniel case, the camera quality is not the greatest because we were told that Washington County would have their Ethernet hooked up. It is not hooked up, so we are going off of
our Wi-Fi
once again. So we're doing the best we can. We're sorry that it's only at 480p, and
got these mountains around us, make it a little difficult with that a hard line.
I think, well, they're videoing the whole thing, and it'll be clear. Once they get it edited, it'll go onto the Stern Dirt Racing website. So, unfortunately, yes, you may be watching it in poor quality right now, but you'll be able to go and watch it in great quality once they have it edited. I don't know. I can't say much more, guys. You're just going to have to hang in there with us.
And once again, like for this year for Full Contact Derby TV, kind of our mission is we're working on getting a whole lot more equipment throughout the year, and I'm really excited for things to come, especially with us kicking it off against Matt's Off-Road Recovery. It's going to be really neat seeing some of the stuff to come. So just bear with us. Like I said, a lot of the other arenas are already getting hard lines for our internet. And
remember, guys, Rome wasn't built in a day. I mean, this is going to take time, and it's a free service. You know, we're not charging anything. There's several out there that do charge. There's several that don't charge. But in order to make this good, if you go and you spend thousands and thousands and thousands right away, then you have to have that coming in. This is a steady pace. You know,
this is us just kind of paying for it up front.
And a lot of people are just donating their time to get this going. I know that Jake, I don't know how many hours he puts into this, but I guarantee you he hasn't been paid for all those hours. So this is something for him. Johnny, I don't know how many hours. Derek, Gumby, you know, I ain't saying me because I'm already here. So, and I don't put much into it. I'd love to, but it's just not there. So these guys are doing the best they can.
Taking the Utah to another level for teching. I mean, a lot of times you get drivers from the Midwest, and that's why they had to start having some of us come tech from the Midwest, because we've seen, I don't know if you want to say the manipulation, tricks, but yes.
The tricks, the innovation is what the Derby world likes to call it, the innovation and stuff like that. And
creative.
And I'm not going to lie to you, some of the things that were going on prior to, not even me, but just, I think Derek will attest to this, there was some pretty wild stuff that was just not even a second thought, and so they're trying to make it the best they possibly can.
And it is a whole night and day difference. Now, some people complain about tech being slow today, but they literally went over every inch of these cars, and man, everybody has a 100% fair shot at it.
And that's something people need to understand also. This year, Stern Dirt made another decision that we've never made before, and we allowed pre-ran cars at the very first show.
Yep.
So when you allow pre-ran cars,
it's always tougher.
Anybody who knows Derby and is competitive and dreams about it, thinks about it, and all that, you know, I know that everybody on Gladiators of Steel says it's an obsession. Well, obsession is dedication. It's just an easier word to say for it, because if you're dedicated, that's what you do. It's not an obsession. You're just dedicated. You want to be the best. You're competitive.
Your mind never shuts off.
When you get these pre-run cars, the sky's the limit as far as what you can do. So we had to rein a lot of that in and try to keep that under control. And
you see such a variety of cars here. I mean,
an 80 model Ford. I mean, these guys, they're so much still in like the love of the game that they'll run anything, and they just want to run it, and they're not playing or pandering to that $2,000 car game.
It's that purity.
Yep. And these kids out here, I know that like maybe some of you guys don't understand, but like back in Nebraska, we have kids into this, and it's great. I'm sure there's some in New Mexico, and I know Kansas, there's kids into it. But there's not kids into it like there is in Utah.
No, Utah's kind of another world for it. You got kids that have like maybe $1,000 into a car and doesn't even bat an eye against $30,000 setup in a Suey, and he is just like, we're gonna go see what happens.
Yeah, and
it's awesome.
Their best friend's brother's uncle has a welder that you can use for 35 minutes, so you better get your stuff done. And these kids are 18. Their parents aren't around. They're doing it all themselves, hauling them in on their cars,
it's
or
a
their trailers, or their trucks. The motivation and determination is just amazing out here. And watching, and not saying that it isn't everywhere else. I'm just saying, from my experience,
is a special place.
The younger crowd is way more involved in Utah. It says they're having a problem. With server 503, Jake.
Mr. Bronson Twitchell rolling in a 75 Rivy.
Sure. And then 145, this is a metric GM.
Tyler Daly, Roy, Utah.
That's a metric GM.
Mr. Anthony Tripler, also in a 98 to 02. Now, we were talking about this. He didn't tilt it because he doesn't like the way it pushes.
He didn't tilt it, but he did do some very interesting stuff with Watts link conversion rule.
How'd that go through in tech?
Well, he's not against the rules. I think the only thing that he had to do is he was trying to use a bolt as a kicker.
Oh.
Had to remove it. Not that it makes a huge difference, but it does make a difference.
773 Lance Ortiz from Alamosa, Colorado.
amazing kid. Same thing. That whole family comes with him, eager. I mean, willing to do
Just a
anything.
crew.
Great guy. We missed a 1/4-inch radiator guard on him last year. He ran it last year. We caught it this year. No stink. He's like, man, I ran it last year. I understand that. And we really apologize we didn't catch it, but, you know, we have to do something here.
Number 97, Sean Williams, Spring Creek, Nevada.
Sean
Football window Lincoln.
Sean and his family are probably one of the premier families of my Utah experience. I love those guys to death. Always super nice. Want to talk to you.
Jordan Martin, Riverton, Wyoming.
And I think Jordan. I don't know if Jordan's been
It's
out
a
here.
good-looking car.
He's got a metric Cadillac.
What is that next one? Bradley? Is that Hamner?
Hamner, yep.
Colstrip, Montana.
Younger kid. Him and his dad came down. Super
He's a
nice
good-looking
people.
Suey.
Real easy to talk to. Then we got old Del Piper.
Del Piper.
He's gonna
Utah.
do some crazy stuff.
He said he was gonna lay it down.
Now I will tell
Football
you.
window Lincoln.
I will tell you that Kurt Zacharias said you better keep your eyes on my car, because if it stays running and it stays within them K rails, it's gonna be on.
All right.
He had it's a bad
Richville,
luck when he
Minnesota.
came out here last year in his green roundback wagon. Popped a tranny right away, I think, first hit.
Hey, we have Gumby in the arena.
Oh, Gumby is here.
You want to talk about tough? I bet you they gave him at least 4 or 5 IVs and told him they were staying.
Oh, and if
And
you
he
know,
left.
And if you know Gumby, I don't think he's much of a ibuprofen, Tylenol. He's not that guy. He's a
No.
purist at heart and in life, and
I could see like 6 or 7 Dr. Peppers, and he was calling it a day.
yeah,
All right.
getting ready to start Heat 3.
This is going to be good. You know, you got Tripper and Bronson together, and it'll be interesting to see kind of who else works together.
I'm super interested to see if Zacharias, who he picks out.
For Utah, you got 1 Montana, 1 Wyoming, and 1 Colorado, and 1 Nevada. It's going to be interesting.
They should have got together and talked.
Yeah, we hope they did.
You know, Bronson threw his car together. Anthony went on vacation and said, hey, here's my shop. Bronson got in there, busted his butt. He rents a shop while his house is getting built right now to finish that thing up to get here to support us, and we thank him for that. Tripler always, you know, in the last 3 years, amazing support from Tripler for Stern Dirt shows.
Oh, dude.
All these guys, we can't thank them enough.
You know, there's a lot of football window Lincolns out there.
Oh, and these
Love
football
it.
weekends are tougher than people give them credit for.
3 of them. All right, here we go.
Oh. I think we're trying to get into it, but Bronson on Zacharias right away. Oh.
Ouch.
That didn't do any good.
Zacharias
Ooh.
just dumped Tripler. Here he comes at it again.
Oh.
Tripler was able to give him a little bit of the rear fender. Ugh. He just hammers the back of Martin.
I will give you Zacharias is just all love to everyone. And the back of that Metric Cat, he did what they are known for.
Ouch. Now those cars got weak humps in the back.
I don't know exactly what we have going on here. We got some blocking going on, and it looks like
A little bit of jockeying for position.
Yeah.
Tripler is all about paying Zacharias back.
yeah, he's all about it, and I mean, Bronson is giving him nowhere to go.
Nope.
Sean Williamson is not going to get chased around. Oh, there's the Suey flipping it around, trying to figure out what he's going to do.
You know, Sean and the Suey here, they play this smart and let the other guys kind of battle it out. And
Yeah, that's what they need to do, because you got Tripler and Bronson right now just, you know,
Yeah.
capitalizing on
them
on
versus Zacharias.
Yeah. And which, I mean, we all know how the game's played. He should have seen that coming. You pick on one.
Yep, you know you're going to get the other one.
We can sit here and say all we want. And
Oh, close to the door shot, a hood slap.
here we go. Well, we need to figure out, there's a lot of two-bumper love going on, which that needs to be figured out. I'm not. I've never been a huge fan. Doesn't matter who's on the giving or receiving end of that. Sean is just letting her go all that he can. Tripler's just not allowing Zacharias to get any kind of
And neither is Bronson.
movement. No.
Now,
Oh, nice hit from the caddy on Sean Williamson.
hey, that metric Caprice is still in it.
Oh, yeah.
That was this guy's first build. We went over and talked about some stuff, and man, it's exciting watching him build it. Like I said, he's never ran one before. He gets them awful cheap, and I say that as that probably was his last hit, but
Right.
it was cool.
And one of the biggest problems with this track is you just can't get any kind of motivation.
It's a tough track.
Yeah, it's super tough track.
Skid steer is not a tire I'd want.
No. And they have got Zacharias' tires bent this way and bent that way, and they're just not giving him any room to move.
You know, say he goes to the B, he's going to be a tough contender with, was it his brother?
His son.
Oh, it's his son. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what seems like we got a whole bunch of stucks. Well, we know that we have Lance Ortiz going to the B main, and we have the Montana guy, one of the Montana guys, Hemner, is going to be going to the B main.
Well, Metric Caprice is still going.
Yeah. He's not giving her up just yet.
Kind of pulling for him.
We got some.
Metric Caddy's still going.
We had some dramatics on a very light driver's door. So far, I mean, it's been an active heat. I wouldn't say there's any true mad dog, but it's just been a nonstop go.
It's kind of grinded out.
Style heat, yes, for sure. And you could tell that the Utah boys definitely aren't making fights with other Utah boys.
No, they must have got together on this one and been like,
Yeah,
hey,
there definitely must have been some talking.
no more Minnesota winning this thing.
Yeah. And unfortunately for Kurt, he just hasn't had good luck here in the last couple years, and I think he must have trouble starting right now.
Hey, I'm pulling for the Metric.
Oh,
Caprice.
no, he
Did
broke his
Zacharias
stick.
broke
I
off?
think Zacharias broke off.
Okay.
And now they're working over old Dale Piper, and they are just working that thing
Whoa.
over.
That Ford's going up hard in front of the A-arms.
It's pushed. It's up.
Yeah,
There's a lot going on there.
it's about to belly from both sides. And the Caprice is still in it.
Yeah, well, that's just it. He's keeping his nose clean. He's keeping out all the drama.
Yep.
Just trying to make his hits. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a factory stuffed bumper on the front.
It is.
And
He didn't even tuck the trunk. I love it.
no, I just let it all hang out there.
Yep. He's just like, I'm going to find out what it does.
I would not get caught on the business end at old Dale Piper. He's gonna roll you.
Yep.
He's setting high enough, and he knows he is. I wonder if Sean might have a steering issue. Oh, he does. He has a broken upper ball joint on this passenger side here. Oh, there it popped up.
Yep.
Oh, but it's sideways. It's ugly. What we got going on over here is,
Well, they're just kind of jockeying for position here, waiting to see these other two fight it out in the corner.
yeah, they're playing the game. And really, it's kind of the
Oh.
same. Yeah, that was brutal.
Tripler just packed Martin's trunk from the other side.
It's the same game as the previous heat, though. If they don't, come in here and try to capitalize on Bronson and Tripler, they're just, you can't complain too much if you don't go right after them.
That's the truth.
Yeah,
Everybody has the ability to change the way the show dictates.
Yeah. Not only is your metric GM in the Caprice, it looks good in the
It
front.
does look good.
It's not bent. The back, 50-50. It appears like it's going to go down, but nobody's really
No, tested
laid
it.
into it.
Oh, he's taking his time.
And he's got a good engine. It's still running. He keeps allowing him to beat on that front tire, and it won't.
Yeah, he's got to get out of there. Piper
Oh.
and Sean look stuck over there.
Yeah, and they're definitely, I mean.
Now, if he just hangs
But
out.
I think this Caprice.
Oh, he's looking. But.
No. Oh, he's going to miss him.
Oh, nope, doesn't hit him.
He says, miss me with that.
No, he's driving smart.
Yep. Ooh.
Except for that. All right. Tripler's still working on the back of that trunk.
And I feel that Tripler, I feel that
that's gotta be
Tripler literally rolled his back up. It was going down, but like it has pulled itself back up off the ground.
It looks good.
And now all these guys have to do is just stop, relax, and it's over because Piper and Williamson won't be able to move.
Love it. First metric GM makes it to the main.
Yeah. That's it.
There it is.
I just called it right there.
That was fantastic.
Hey, boys. How we doing?
How you doing, Mr. Johnny?
Huh?
How you doing?
Motivation.
Oh.
How's everything going?
Gross. Bob, just kidding. Robbie's got some pretty awesome stickers. You know, I put one of Matt's off-road recoveries on my car and one of Paul Cox's Fab Rats on my car, too. That's pretty cool. Gonna be sad when we junk them.
Leighton's paint jobs are second to none. They look very good.
He does look good.
The heats aren't so bad. The heats are pretty good.
You're so quiet, guys.
We're not quite. We've
Are
been
you
talking
serious?
the whole time. The
I didn't
entire
feel like
time.
we were quiet. Are we being quiet?
So we got
Oh, I got one more heat.
145. Tyler Daly.
Bronson Twitchell, Anthony Tripler,
And
and the man in the Caprice.
that was that 145.
Oh, that's 145.
And then the Cadillac.
Oh, the metric caddy.
Cadillac out of Wyoming.
112. Jordan Martin out of Riverton.
Yeah, because he's the only Wyoming guy, right?
Yep.
Yep, that was him.
He's got a little bit of work to do.
Ryan Julian from Heat 1, Shatter Tranny.
All right.
But he got the Mad Dog. Can he fix the tranny, or is he going to?
I don't know. But odds are no.
Okay.
He wasn't from Heat 1. He was from Heat 2.
That's what I thought. Okay.
He got the Mad Dog.
Oh, he was in that good-looking caddy.
76.
Yeah,
The green caddy.
that hurts.
Yeah, that once was Y-Framer.
Okay, I think he's going to do a commercial, so
Oh, there we go. Stand by.
you got to tell him who's going to be online.
Are we on?
You remembered her favorite Binky, right?
Binky.
You forgot the Binky?
I forgot the Binky.
Tragic. Hashtag Binky Dad. OMG, guys, he forgot the Binky.
Hey, it's Binky Day. Hey, go that way, go that way.
Our top story. A father has forgotten the Binky, but he's capturing hearts.
Binky Dad needs an escort. Time out for Binky Dad.
Binky Dad, you're my hero.
Binky.
She only likes the blue one.
Kia.
All right, we are back.
You know, they're just finishing cleaning up heat 3, about to get in the last heat of big cars. It looks like we have another 98-02 Ford, possibly. Number 24 is DJ Cameron from Vinta, Utah.
Vinta, Utah.
And then we got old Wild Stallion Jesse McGuire, 327, and a 98-02 that he brought here fresh last year. And I think he said it's had 2 other shows, I think. And he wanted to build a fresh car. They got record amounts of snow where he's at. He had to rent a skid steer and use it for 8 hours to get to that car to fix it. Jesse, I think, was going to debut a fresh 98-02 tilted built, but just wasn't able to do it.
Shea Bob and Dookie were telling me that too. They had to dig through snowdrifts to get the cars out.
Shea Bob sent me Snapchats cussing
Yeah.
about having to get his car dug out.
Not very happy.
And then we will have 100,975 Jeremy Finstermaker out of Queen Creek, Arizona.
It's a good-looking car.
In a Fleetwood Cadillac. Good, yeah, very good-looking car. And all these guys have brought great cars, working their butts off to get them here. You know, even what you would call the less quality cars, these guys are making moves forward and watching what people are doing, paying attention.
Year to year, it's awesome to see how much their build changes.
Right.
They're definitely taking notes at every show. And you know, some people get discouraged in the Midwest with the same people winning, but Utah, it's just a whole nother level of being like, well, we're coming from this year.
Oh, 100%. It's
and that's
crazy.
from the bottom to the top. It's awesome to see.
You know, I wonder, how upset do you think that Robbie Layton and Paul Cox and Matt are that this is one of the smaller arenas in Utah?
You know, I was kind of wondering that same thing myself. You know, Gumby might have had some good ideas when he was planning it in this one.
He might have thought, well, they can't hit me at 100 miles an hour.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
maybe,
then we have
maybe second gear.
Yeah, we have a local boy here, Josh Jensen, St. George, Utah, who is running a car that I think he debuted that here fresh last year. Yep. If not, might have been Logan. Moving forward, and then one of my favorites, the bearded Batman,
Casey Johnson. You know, it's awesome talking to him because he's messaged both of us, and we've probably told him the same thing a few times. Yeah. But seeing his builds come full circle, this is his 5th car.
Oh, his car last year's Glass House.
Oh,
he had good luck here, but he had horrible luck. He drove it extremely hard. I can't wait to see how he's driving this year in a 73 Olds 98 that he picked up. That he is
a good-looking car.
Thick frame car. It's a weird car. It's a diamond driver's side, triangle passenger side car.
That.
Then we have
Josh Holt, 34, from Oakdale, California. You want to talk about one of those cars that's tilted like 14 inches?
Yeah. And he is a promoter somewhere. Great guy to talk to.
Excuse me.
And then we have 19, which would be Garrett Lloyd out of Woodland, California.
Running together about the same tilt.
Yep, they came together.
Those 98-02s look good.
And then this is where it's going to get interesting. We have Skylar Hadley, one of the hardest hitting guys.
And he is out there to send it.
And then right behind him, driving into the arena, is Coulter Wilker.
And this car is on point.
Yeah, I don't think he knows how to drive nice. And when there's several drivers here, when their motors fire up. Coulter is one of those.
He has got a monster of a motor.
He's got some ponies underneath the hood. Not afraid to use them. A lot of fun to watch. All these guys are a lot of fun. But
there's 4 of them in this. That's gonna be.
Even
they can hold their stuff together. I don't know.
Jesse McGuire is not. He's ready to lay it down.
Yeah, there's not a lot left of that car.
The Holt and the Lloyd. This will be the. I apologize if they've ran before and I don't remember them running. I'm sorry for that. But I don't think that I've seen them run very much. But so we're going to see how this goes. This is going to be.
I'm curious to see who's going to come out swinging.
Oh, you know, Skylar Hadley, one of the best guys to deal with around as far as a builder because he calls, he asks questions, he's so
He does.
polite. And not that anybody is, and I just, I want to give him his props. And then that, the video that he made last year that he had his buddy make was,
that was pretty awesome.
Went so viral.
It did.
It was amazing.
And we did an interview with him, and he's just such a cool dude.
Oh, so relaxed. And
yeah, he was. I was trying to be like, well, what do you got on your cut list? And he was like, it's a Ford. And I'm like, no, your cut list.
The first time I met him was in Vegas, the first March Vegas, and he brought a T-Bird with like a 316 duration cam.
I remember that.
With no brakes.
Yeah, no
Here
brakes.
we go.
Let's
see how it goes.
And
Skylar immediately into that
on the
Ford
throttle.
Lloyd's. Amazing. You can tell there's a lot of respect for Wilker and Hadley because he didn't drive right into the back of him and send it. Holt with a good hit. McGuire with a good full-on driver's door on Bearded Batman. I mean, laid the whole bottom in.
Oh, man.
Oh, Jesse. Jesse McGuire just got cleared by Bearded Batman.
Yes, he did. It was a good bounce for Casey.
And it went right over the top. Looks like the Fleetwood.
Here comes Skylar.
Fleetwood might be having some running problems. He's trying to get it figured out. Skylar did tell me he's going to try to keep his.
He did. He
try
did
to keep
say
his
it.
head in the heat and see how it goes.
To that main.
Bearded Batman is hung on Casey McGuire.
Oh, a little bit of help here.
Way to go! Now that's sportsmanship.
Heck
from
yeah.
Skylar to Bearded Batman. I can't really tell. We already got the wheels broke on Lloyd's car. He's got the driver's side front tires just doing business. Bearded Batman drove into
comes Casey.
right over the back of him, cleared it. And
kicking
he's
it in another gear.
Yeah, letting her send. Holt's going to come in and repay the favor for hitting his friend in the door again.
In the door directly.
Oh, that's twice now. Everybody else is doing good. Skylar is keeping it under control.
Oh, big hit.
Jesse McGuire
Jesse
just
got
hit
it out there.
Josh Jensen hard.
Josh didn't have much of a back end left
No.
on that car.
Bearded Batman, I think he's having a little bit of issues getting running, or he might be hung up on the block. I can't really tell. He's got something going on. Doesn't seem to want to motivate forward very well. I don't know if he pinched a tire somewhere or if it's just dying every time.
Oh, here it comes.
There we go. Get her opened up. That big motor that you're hearing is Wilker's right now.
Wilker.
And he is letting her go.
Skylar's running one of those trailer tires.
Just went nose to nose with Jensen's Cadillac, and
oh no!
Wow, I think they're gonna give McGuire Mad Dog. Good for McGuire.
Yeah, he was cranking it. Good for him, man.
With his LS powered 9802. Good job.
There it is. We got first one going in. So we're only taking 3.
And oh man, how hard is it going to be to choose these 3 right now? Nothing against Josh. He looks like he's on his last leg. They've got his front passenger side ball joint, A-arm, something's broke. It's bent over. He's stuck.
That 75 is going wrong.
But the rest look healthy.
Coulter's car isn't really bent at all. Batman's car looks pretty good. Skylar's car looks real good, other than that bent front right rim. I don't like those trailer tires on the front. I understand they're soft, but man, that thing is folded almost on top of itself.
Yeah. Lloyd's got one driver's side front tire that's going wonky, so he's going to have to work at it if he gets into it. Not saying he can't.
Yep.
And the Fleetwood over there seemed to have some issues going backwards. I don't know for sure.
Casey with a good cage shot.
Not afraid to use. He's having some issues going backwards. Like
something is hanging up there.
Oh,
good wheel shot.
Wheel shot in it. There you go, Kate. Get out of there. Jensen is just, doing everything he can to.
He is. He's wheeling the crap out of that thing.
Casey is running into the same situation like we talked. If you're going to get into somebody and push, you better have the right tire. I don't think that's what he's doing. It's not so much he's having trouble going backwards. Just when he pushes, he doesn't let off quick enough, and he's burying himself.
Yeah, and you can see it when he's trying to back up. He's just digging himself down.
Yeah. And, I would probably utilize the back of that Olds 98 a little bit more. The Fleetwood seems like it's having issues with the steering as well. And he's got little tiny 23-inch tall tires on it. And the wheel hop is just crazy.
It is.
Skylar's driving really smart, picking his shots. His car looks really good.
Him and Colt are out there working together.
Yeah. They're not wanting that Ford to get much further in this race.
I don't think
And that's that Holt.
DJ Cameron has steering either.
Possibly
He's
not.
Stuck over there.
Yeah. Wilker's running into a big motor, crappy track.
Oh, man, Casey just lost an axle.
Oh, did he?
Yup.
Yeah, just spit it out.
Shoot. It's a good-looking car. He's getting around better now. We know what the problem was when he was backing up.
Yeah, that very well could have been the problem. And 24's got a lot of smoke coming from underneath the car. Which would be that DJ Cameron.
DJ Cameron.
I wonder if he's melting that tranny down.
I don't know. He's working it awful hard over there trying to.
I'm not sure. I don't
together.
remember exactly what car it was, but we did see a car come through tech. And I wasn't a huge fan of his tranny lines, but people do what they want. He had 4AN lines.
Oh.
And I thought that was a little small when she starts to heat up.
That's what we use for brake lines, bud.
Yeah, Casey's done. It's just a matter of time. So it looks to me like if Skylar, they must be calling it for time.
There it is.
So it'll be Skylar, Holt, and Wilker. Possibly. Let's see what they're doing here. Oh, nope, they're picking up a bumper off the track. Go. Skylar's got a pop front tire, so he's having to work it a little bit more.
I think we're just waiting here for him to count out Casey.
Yep, it's just a time deal now. Well, between Casey and DJ Cameron, which gives us a good
Skylar is about to lose that front wheel.
Can't take any phone calls right now. Sorry about that.
There's some nice background music.
Yeah. Oh, and Skylar Hadley got over there and allowed him to get a hit. So now.
Or was he trying to get Casey out?
That could be what he's doing, but it's not really going to pan out for him. I would just get away from those guys.
Yeah.
If I was Casey at this point, I would break my stick to not take any of that residual.
There he comes. He's trying to give him a push. Him losing that front tire is making it tough.
Yeah, he's having to work it pretty hard.
Yeah. Ugh.
And as we're waiting for some of this to count down, we can tell you guys about Full Contact TV's sponsors. Gladiator Steel TV Show is a sponsor. We have Pit Masters Supply Company, which is a barbecue company. Broadhead Decals, Intermountain Bobcat, JBC Equipment. Bull Shirts is the official merch supplier. And Schrade Motors is also a large sponsor. So just make sure you guys all watch, follow, and subscribe for Full Contact Derby TV content. And also that way you can get up to date on all of our upcoming shows and all the information you're going to need to enjoy this.
And Johnny is working on coming out with Full Contact TV Facebook, because currently he still cannot get into Stern Dirts.
Stern Dirt, I don't know who is targeting them, but it's been pretty bad since the end of last year. They broke into the bank account. They had...
Yeah, there's been a few things.
Yeah.
All right, are we finally calling it? There it is.
I think that's it. So what do we do now? Do we...
Wait, are we doing ours now?
This is 4.
Oh.
So, nope. we're gonna do the minis and then.
Oh.
Yep. And then so we got one more compact to go.
Shoot. All right. Who are we actually taking here?
Well, they're going to take Holt, Wilker, and Hadley. So we got Holt, Wilker, Hadley, and Jesse McGuire.
Wait a minute. Yeah.
All right, moving on to the main event for heat number 4. Your Mad Dog in 327, Jesse McGuire. In car number 41, Bolton Wilker from Millville, Utah. Moving on. Car number 34, Josh Holt from Oakville, California. Car number 10, Skyler Hadley from Moore, Utah. That's your winners from heat number 4. Moving on to the main event of the evening.
Tough break for Batman. Tough break for all these guys that didn't make it in.
It was.
Just a little bit tougher break. I don't think that Batman will be out for the B main. I don't know if he brought a spare axle or not.
I'm not sure if he did.
You know, I have it up. You know, I have the video up here watching it, and
What's Johnny pointing at? Is he pointing at us?
who is? Hopefully he's not pointing at us.
I don't know. What do we do? Here he comes.
I bet you he'll come up here and tell us.
Heck yeah.
I wonder if he has found somebody to come up here and take the reins during that heat, because he asked who was going to come up and talk, which
I don't know.
I don't know what that means as far as like the viewers getting to view it. I don't know. I'm not privy to that information.
We're along for the ride.
I'm the talent right now for Full Contact Derby TV.
That reminds me of Blazing Saddles when Mongo says, Mongo just pawn
Yeah.
in Big Game of Wood.
We
It was a
did.
big game of life.
Yeah. Trying to think of anything else that we can discuss.
Well,
I see
we
where
have
Johnny.
tons of stuff.
Johnny's got like 2002 schedule on here. We can bust him on that. We don't need that anymore.
Well, that one says 23. But we have so many.
We're going to go back to this points race. I cannot stress you guys enough, and Derek tried to stress it out.
Dude.
Very large. You only have to run one qualifying show, which means if you run McConaughey Massacre, if you run, let me get back to these other shows that are a part of the points.
2 years ago, I ran one, and I won a
Give
trade
me
motor.
1 second, guys.
Oh, dude. Good grief. All right. So here's kind of how the points break down. You get 9 points to show. Your heat win, you get 9. And if you get a Mad Dog, that's 17 points. First place is 35 points. Second is 26. Third is 18. Fourth is 11. Fifth is 5. So, I mean, there's tons of ways to do this. I'm not getting any feedback from him.
That aren't
There it is.
Stern Dirt. Oh, we're
Man.
How you doing?
Good, good.
Good to see you, brother.
So we need to, how's it going? Doug Holt? Yep.
Yeah.
Heck
We're gonna let
yeah.
you guys go get cars. We're gonna take over for you.
Awesome.
All
Well,
right.
we're going to go get it on.
Get him. Good to see them, one. Thanks, man. Go in there, Doug. All right, here we go, man. All right, everybody, let's get these guys set up. Hello, everybody in camera world and all that fun stuff down here in Dixie, Utah. We have Ralph Garcia and Ralph. Who'd you bring me?
I got Doug Holt Jr. right here out of Cali.
The mouth of the valley in NorCal, right?
There you go.
Yeah.
Voice of the Valley.
Something like that.
So we had to excuse Derek and Will because next is our Gladiators of Steel Challenge heat.
All right.
With Matt's Off-Road, Paul Cox's Rat Rods, Robbie Layton's YouTube, and Matt's son. And I'm not even sure what he is, so I apologize for that, guys. But we're here that we offered a challenge. Gumby went down to Matt's Off-Road Recovery and challenged him to a 4-on-4. Oh, shit.
Do we got that going on right now?
That's going on right now.
Nice.
Now, I have to tell y'all, you're going to be watching us the whole heat because under the contract for the video of what they're filming, you will not be able to watch us till May. So we're going to give you a play-by-play, let you get all excited about watching us get excited, and then you're going to have to tune in to Paul Cox's channel, Matt's
so
channel.
we can play-by-play it, but they're not going to see it.
They are not going to see what's going on.
Wow.
That's cool.
Okay.
So,
well, Johnny, you know them all, so you're going to have to help us out here a little bit.
Yeah.
So you got Matt Wetzel,
Okay.
Paul Cox, who are tremendous truck drivers. They drove them heavy-ass trucks,
Oh, yeah.
and they were just
Okay.
stupid nuts. They've been retired for a little bit doing their YouTube thing.
Okay.
Robbie Layton, if everyone knows Robbie Layton.
Yeah, we know Layton.
He's pedaled the metal, and he's been doing the YouTube thing and hasn't derbied in a couple of years.
Okay.
And then
Sounds familiar.
Us old guys, huh?
Right. Damn it.
So we've had then it's Matt's son, and I do apologize. I do not know his name. So Gumby went down about a week ago.
Okay.
And, well, I should say 2 weeks ago, and threw a challenge down to Matt to come to this. This is Matt's hometown show.
Okay.
Matt used to run this derby, and he turned it over to us 5 years ago.
Nice.
And so Gumby put together a team of Gumby, TJ McPhee.
Oh, okay.
So everyone knows
One
TJ.
of my buds. Oh,
The old TV stud.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Anthony Tripler.
Okay.
And Derek Court.
So
Nice.
it's 4-on-4.
4-on-4 team show. Have
All right.
no idea. There's no money. This is all
bragging rights.
This is bragging
All
rights.
right.
So this is,
might be
this
more
is the
important
kind of
than
fun
money.
stuff.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Heck yeah.
But now to give an update for everybody, Gumby barely survived today. He's been sick. Didn't get his car done. Drove down here halfway down. His foot swelled up to his leg.
No.
We literally drove 2 hours to get him, sent him to the hospital. He's got septic foot.
Oh, my God, you got to be kidding me.
So he's here in a golf cart.
Okay.
He can't do nothing. And Will Steinbeck is taking his spot.
Oh,
and
boy,
Gumby-
Will.
That's why he just...
That's why you
So
sent him
that's
out
why
here.
you lost the boys up here.
Okay.
See,
For
I was
me.
just going to offer my services. I'm kind of a chubby. I'm a little shorter than him, but I could have probably fit in there. I could have reached the pedals, baby. There we go.
Oh, man.
So what's going to happen is, number one, Will is Gumby's size, so that kind of fits.
Hey, perfect fit.
Size matters.
I don't know if you were here earlier. So Gumby pulls in, and he's driving down, and he's calling me. He's giving me a list of everything on this car that's not complete.
Oh, God.
It's like
so you had to
50
finish the car, too.
But he's in the hospital.
Oh, man.
So 10 guys jumped on it in the pits
Wow.
and knocked it out.
Hey, that's camaraderie for you
So-
around
It's
here,
Derby
you know.
world.
In Derby
Exactly.
world,
Yep.
that's how it works.
So when these guys come in, Will's going to be in the green 00 car.
Okay.
And this was going to be Gumby's final run, so this was going to be his coup de grace. But,
Wow.
So we're going to have a lot of fun with this. Again, I apologize, everyone. You're not going to see it. You're just going to see our expressions and our little commentary of what's going on. And I tell you what, for Robbie's and Paul's, those guys haven't derbied in a while. And all of these guys, they did a 5-foot rule is the inspection.
Oh, boy.
You have to stay 5 feet away from my car to look at it?
To inspect it. So if you don't know what a 5-foot rule is, just what he said, that's what passes inspection. If you can't see it from 5 feet away, it passes.
So we don't know what the cars have.
No.
Damn it.
Now, the fun part is, and you can comment when they come in. I know Matt is driving believe it or not, a Malibu wagon.
I saw that coming in.
Nasty.
Okay. Yeah.
Coil springs.
I don't know. Paul, I think, is running a Olds.
Okay.
Robbie's in a 75 Impala.
Yeah.
And Matt's son is driving a 98 Vic, I believe. Then on the flip side, Gumby's in a 75 wagon.
Mm-hmm.
I think Derek is on a
Looks
Riv.
like
Is it a Riv?
Rivy or
Something like that.
Yep.
I saw a square box Vic, too.
Tripp's
coming in.
doing an 03.
Okay.
And who's my last guy? I forgot already. Sorry. Just went blank. TJ.
Oh, yeah, TJ McFly. Yeah.
TJ is over here, and I cannot remember what he's running.
Looks like it might be a caddy.
But it's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
it's always fun to watch that guy.
I wish we could.
Little
Here comes Matt Cox.
Oh,
And
yeah.
we're telling America there's no money involved in this.
No.
This is bragging rights.
This is bragging rights. Matt's hometown show.
Man.
Yeah, here comes the Malibu wagon right now.
Yeah, yeah.
All right,
For-
coming behind
for-
him is the GM sedan. What is that? Like, let's see, coming around the front end.
So that is going to be Robbie. So that's going to be the Impala, right?
That's Leighton, right? Oh, my brother was so happy he went over.
Oh,
there.
no, that's not Robbie.
Oh, no, okay.
No.
Because Robbie's
I
has
see- I
got
see
his
glare.
traditional blue and
Yep. The
So-
normal
so-
colors he wears.
Junkie, Matt Off-Road. We'll
Look how
see it
high
better
that
as
is.
they come around the corner.
But even us as announcers, we
Look
don't
how
know.
high that car's
I know,
sitting.
we don't
Yeah,
know
that's what I'm
the
saying. That
cars
thing's
have.
in the sky.
So
Can
we
you-
don't know what they have either.
That's a truck
That's an
driver.
Olds right there.
That's
See,
a
that's
truck
an Olds.
driver.
Yeah, there
That's
you
an
go.
Olds GM.
Yep.
So that's Paul. That's
Yeah,
Paul Cox
yeah.
in the Olds.
Okay.
And then we got, there's the
Oh, yeah, square body.
square body.
Yep, yep.
That's
Purple
a-
and white
that's a
Vic,
Sun.
right? Yep.
That's the Sun.
Nice.
And then back in, this is going to be Robbie in the last.
Oh, okay.
Robbie's in his traditional blue with his lightning stripes. Because
Wow.
he's a body shop guy, so he spends a little bit on, not as much as old Derek Shelley there, but next to Derek Shelley, I think Robbie's got some of the best paint jobs.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looks sick.
Well, it's definitely not me or you.
Look at, can you tell he's an off-road guy? Look how tall that car is sitting. It's looking four-wheel
Hey,
drive.
he's
5
looking for
foot
some
rule.
dunes.
Well, there's no height rule. 5 foot, right?
Oh my God.
Oh, my God. I want that kind of tech when I finally get my car out here.
So we'll just,
All right, so here comes Gumby's wagon, the clamshell snapper. Here we go.
Yep. Brand new
It
Schrade
looks like
motor.
an Impact
Wow.
74, 5 or 6.
Yeah, it's like a 75 right
And that's
there.
Will driving it.
Jesus.
And he
Will's
just
going
left.
to ruin that car. He's going to
Is
ruin
he the one that just left here?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Will.
You saw how
You're
big
like,
he was.
Get out of here. You got some work
He's
to
a
do.
tank.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's got to be tired from all the work, too.
That wasn't painted. It wasn't.
No, I saw it
come
come
on in,
in.
bud.
I saw it on
You're
the trailer.
right. It
Remember we
wasn't
saw it
when
go by on
yeah,
the trailer.
when it came in here, exactly.
Oh, don't get naked for us. We got old Dougie in the back.
I don't have no
there.
dollar
We got-
bills, so relax.
Scooch over a bit. Grab one of them skinny
Come on,
chairs.
Let's go. Let's scoot over, man. Come on in.
We'll hear you through the microphones, Dougie. So Mr. Emery joining us here.
There we go.
You can just, all right, Doug.
How you doing, man?
What do you think, Doug?
Who you got, buddy?
So do you know nobody gets to see what's going on. They only get to see what we hear and tell them. So
Look at this car coming in right here.
Oh, yeah. See there?
Yeah, that looks good. Is that Tripler?
No.
that's TJ, isn't it?
Yeah, it's TJ right there.
Those two
Coming
cars
in right
look
here.
really good.
X1, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And then you got one over here coming in. That's going to be.
That's Tripler,
That's
isn't it?
Tripler.
Yes, that's Tripler.
That's the 03.
Yeah.
Johnny, would you like
Doug,
to
you
be,
can talk. That we'll hear you through the mic. So okay.
Johnny, would you like to be in the seat of one of these or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes and no. With the 5 foot rule.
It hurts now, huh? As we're getting older.
I don't know where you guys are at. I'm 58.
We're the same age, brother. I'll be 58 too.
Hey, I hate to walk in your pits just to get water over here. My knees are killing me by the time I get back.
And we had to hurdle the fence right now.
Yes, we did.
Oh my God! All right,
Oh,
so
yeah.
so they're doing. Are they going to do a wagon wheel start? It looks like.
Yeah, it looks like it. All right, they're all in. They're closing up.
Look at that. Here he
Closing
comes.
up the track.
Oh, my God.
So a month from now, you're going to see this. You're going to see a bunch of snippets on all of these guys' Facebook pages, on Wheelhouse and Gladiators of Steel Facebook, and Junkies and Paul's and Robbie's Facebook. Okay, here they go.
Here we
round
go.
and round.
Let's see how your Malibu
Well, who's
wagon
going to make
does,
the big
Johnny.
first
Yeah,
hit?
exactly.
Watch.
No holds barred.
Come on,
They don't
baby.
care.
Let's go.
Round and round. Who's going to make the first hit? I think Robbie's going to come full arena.
Maybe TJ. That guy's just crazy sometimes. Look at he's already trying to make his way around the wagon. Oh, boy.
Here we go, America. There we
let's
are.
see.
Oh, look out.
Watch it, not the fence.
He hit the wall before the
wall.
car. Here comes Malibu. Oh, little bump and run.
Oh,
come on, Matt.
Let's go.
All right, here comes 64 yeah, into the
There we
Gumby
go.
wagon. There we go.
Yep, here go trip. Yeah.
Yep. Gladiators of Steel bringing it into the
Oh, look out!
Oh!
Will just
Nice
took a major shot.
on the driver's front spindle. Look out! The Malibu wagon's still high and dry.
Oh, here it goes.
Wheels out. Wheels out.
Oh, yeah, he's out of there.
Yep, they got something on him. No, he's still
He's
going.
going.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's
going.
Oh, Junkie's
TJ.
not
Here
going
comes TJ.
nowhere.
Uh-oh.
What's happened to Matt?
You do not want to be stuck against the K-rail on a heat like this.
And that's a hard track. That's a
Yeah.
fast track.
The
we're
traction
looking at.
is so
It's been
good.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
He got it going.
Yeah.
Junkie got it going.
he's got to get off that wall, though.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
passenger
Oh.
side.
Coming in
Oh,
the front.
a little driver's door there.
Yeah,
Oh,
no.
I didn't want to say anything.
You said
little
it.
dirty,
We
little
saw
dirty.
it.
Well,
It's-
if
it's
it's
what
5
it is.
feet away, there's no rules, right?
Matt's going again.
Oh.
Oh, look at the shot.
Here goes Leighton. Oh,
in the
over the
sky.
top. Stuck on top of the motor.
Oh, there he goes, there he goes. He rolled off. There you go.
Steinbach out in the Gumby wagon.
Oh, they're stopping it. They're
thank
stopping
God.
it.
Oh.
Something's
Stopping
going
it.
on. Look out. Red
Big
flag.
hit, big hit.
Red
Hold
flag,
up,
red
hold
flag,
up.
America.
Oh.
Look at the front lip.
Wait a
lifting
minute. Throwing flags at
Oh.
the drivers. Slow down.
Uh-oh, they got something going on with
Typical
Will.
Derby drivers, they don't see flags.
Oh, man. Hopefully Will's all right.
Yeah, they ignore them, exactly.
Yeah, I've been on that end.
That's
How about the action for the first 2 minutes
Hey,
right
there
there,
we go, man.
I was a little worried about Matt there for a second.
Uh-oh, is that Steinbach jumping out? Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
He's
done.
okay.
Yeah,
He's raising
done.
it
Yeah,
up.
he's
Yep,
all
yep.
right, but he's tapping out in the old Gumby wagon over there.
That's the first one out. Uh-oh, 4 on 3 now.
All right, yeah, he's walking it off. He's good. He's good.
The front is lifted on the 24 purple sedan over there. Yeah, he's
Yeah, he's a little toast
Is it
there.
10 more or is it framework? It might be 10 more than frame. The Malibu wagon doesn't even have a scratch on it yet. Yeah,
Well,
look at that.
well, he sat for 2 minutes.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't even know what the hit rule is, if there is one.
I know. There.
That I don't know. Yeah, that looked like only 10 damage on 24.
Oh, here comes.
Oh, there he comes.
He just got put
TJ
into
just
the
got put into
K-rail.
the K-rail.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, big hit
TJ's
from Derek.
he's leaving him alone though.
Oh, I thought he was going to come back for the death shot.
Oh, it looks like
Come on.
Trepler might be having some problems. He's not moving right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
It looked like he's hung up a little. Oh, he's free.
Yep, he
Okay.
got off.
Yep.
Oh, who just started up again?
We got TJ going, moving.
I say we're
Jersey
right in that time where it's dark and turning the lights
Yes.
on, and it's hard to see a little bit.
Yeah.
So far it looks like the Gumby
Oh,
car.
here comes Matt. Oh!
The
And that
Malibu into the passenger door. 30 car. Look out. Is that TJ
Robbie's smoking.
Yep.
Yeah. He's got
Well, you don't have to tell him where
man,
the
look
gas
at
is.
that
do you?
motor. Robbie's
Yep, it's on the right. He doesn't need to.
But
be
knowing
told.
Robbie, that's probably tranny, because he goes through trannies like
yeah,
no other.
he likes to smoke them.
How about these engines nowadays?
Oh, they're
man.
just unreal.
Yes, just unbelievable.
Well, it's really bad is Gumby's car. He just bought a brand new Schrade with like 500 horses
man.
sitting in that.
That poor guy, he's got to be so.
Depressed.
He's not only sick physically, he's sick mentally. Right now.
Yep.
Gumby, we're thinking of you, buddy.
Matt's on the wall. Matt's on the
Oh,
wall.
here we go.
Oh, that's his son. That's his son.
Okay. So
Oh,
yeah.
that's not.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
That's not.
He's got him. He's got him on the ropes. Come
Oh,
on.
we're getting down to about 4 or 5.
Oh, big double hit.
Oh, he's halfway
That's
up
a
on the
good one.
rails right there. Junkie trying to get the
Come on.
Malibu wagon off.
He's higher than the rails.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
he-
late doing? Let's go. Come on in there. Break
Oh,
up.
don't tell me.
Come
the only
on,
one left
come
going.
Oh, TJ's stuck.
Yep. Who's that in the 24 car, Johnny?
That's Robbie.
That's
All right,
Robbie's
Robbie's still going.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait,
Derek
okay.
Court's
TJ's
out.
coming out.
Yeah,
Derek's
we got,
out.
Trying to make
we
some
got
room
the
there.
X1 going. Oh, here
Oh,
goes
late,
Robbie.
late.
Get out.
Look
Oh,
out.
yeah.
He's getting out.
Come on. Oh, no. They're all
Oh,
married.
no.
What
Now
the
they're all
heck?
stuck.
Will they knock him?
Come on.
I think they should knock him loose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't let it in like
Yeah.
this,
No,
man. We gotta
knock
get
him loose.
Yes.
No, that's a golf cart. I thought it was a Bobcat coming around. We might be
Darn
on the
it.
clock with the countdown.
Robbie's trying to blow his motor up.
Yeah, Robbie might be. Oh, look at Junkie.
Look at
the sparks are flying.
Oh. He's burning rubber on that K-rail.
Damn it, I hate when that happens. Come on, guys. Somebody break free. I don't think it's going to happen.
And
wait. Let it go, guys.
Do we have a winner? They let him go. Winner, chicken dinner.
He's going to knock him.
There we go.
There's the free.
It's not over.
Are we still going?
They're going to let him go. You got to let him play.
Boy, he's got some horsepower under the hood, doesn't he?
He loves them LSs.
Yeah,
exactly.
LS. Is he injected or carbureted?
I do not know.
Damn. Either way, she
doesn't matter.
It sounds good. It doesn't matter.
Oh, he's got free.
See if we can get him out. Come on.
See, but how about that? He could have won that, but he got that guy off.
But why? Not in this heat. Why?
Exactly. Yeah,
Come
bragging
on.
rights.
All
right. We're down to
legit.
2.
You got to be legit. Come on.
We're down to 2.
Oh, yeah. Here, the chase is on. Here we go.
Here comes Robbie.
Oh!
Swing and a
so
miss.
close. Watch out. Oh, yeah. There you go.
Hands up.
All right.
There
Back
we
it
go.
up. Let's go.
I don't think anybody's lost their radiator yet. There is steam flying, but I don't think the radiators are gone.
I think, like Johnny said, I think that was some tranny smoke.
Yeah. Junkie, he's pissed off. He's stuck over here on the berm over here. Got a brand new Malibu wagon.
Yeah.
Looks like it's parked
he got himself in a
Caterpillar right there.
predicament,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
he's done.
Did they get stuck again?
Yeah.
Robbie's done everything he can to win this thing.
Yes, he has.
Yep. He's like, come on.
Yep.
No second chances, I guess.
I think it might be a little bit undisputable.
They
He
might
definitely,
call this one.
he definitely won.
I think the YouTuber channel is going to win this one.
Yeah. That's it.
That's
there you
it.
go.
That was a lot of fun. Well, guys, May 30th, y'all get to see this.
There we go.
Yes,
Thank you, Johnny, for having us, man.
Dougie, thank you so much. He's got to go fix a car.
Yeah.
All right.
Exactly. We got to go back to work.
We'll hang out here for a minute.
Yeah,
There we go.
We got to get some guys back here.
We're good at running our mouth, Johnny.
Look at them. They tackling each other on the track. They're happy. Oh, man.
And you said this was a few years since some of these guys have been in the cars.
Nice.
Actually, all of them probably 3 years. And,
Wow.
And Matt's son has only driven like 2 derbies in his life, I think. So
Well, might have lit the fire. There you go.
Backflip going on.
Backflip off the car to the
Carl
ground.
Edwards of NASCAR. There you go.
That was classic.
Ralph, can you imagine if I tried that? We'd have 5,000 YouTube followers in an instant when I landed on my face in the mud. Seen a fat guy.
You think you could get around that far?
Hell no. Exactly. Then we'd have to call the Bobcat to pick me up off the ground and bring me back to the pit.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to order a beer from Johnny just to come get me better over there.
I'll bring you some moonshine.
There you go. More like it.
Oh, my goodness.
What a heat, huh? How
that was
about
pretty
that?
hard.
How often do you see guys drive that hard for no
Just
money?
For no money.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Because there's so much money involved in these
Back in the
trains,
day,
cars.
when we paid no
yeah,
money.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Johnny,
Yeah,
me
you're
and Ralph
right.
were talking earlier. When we started out driving derbies years ago, mid-'80s, late 80s, it was $300 to win a main event.
If you're lucky.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
If they even paid you.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll mail you the check. How many times did we hear that and wait
Yeah.
2 weeks and have to hound them for it?
And
it was only
you know, I
$300.
know a lot of people out here don't know me, but I've been from California or whatever.
Yeah.
Utah,
Sorry.
you guys have put, I know, exactly.
Yeah.
I lean red, buddy, so there you go.
Okay,
you guys have helped out the Derby world
Oh,
throughout
yeah.
the
Well,
country. Utah has put
I think you were there. I mean, we did the first 5,000 to win Derby
Yes,
like
sir.
in the country.
Yeah.
And that was
yeah.
unheard
Yeah,
of.
I came up here for the first
my
time in 09, hot rocking fourth, and man, I was like, this is just the atmosphere, just the way you guys put on your shows. is just
Remember that
awesome.
arena?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Look how far we've come.
yes,
Oh, my gosh.
yes.
That was 2009.
When you guys first started doing that out there,
Yeah.
probably.
Somewhere around there.
I mean,
99 or. And
so
God, you
awesome,
remember
man.
that
It's come a
arena?
long way.
I mean, we're not telling you nothing that you don't know, but I've been derbying since 1988. This is the first time I've ever been to
Mr.
Utah
Nerdrum?
right here, tonight, right now, tonight.
Dixie, yeah.
And right before your main event, How about that girl doing the national anthem tonight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my
That
God. I
little
had
girl got some
chills
pipes.
on my skin.
Skinny little thing.
There's not a seat in the house
Yeah.
out here. And I looked over at all these guys. I was like, how
Yeah.
can we get the atmosphere? You got a good thing going, buddy.
Yeah,
here.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
the pizzazz, the charisma, the enthusiasm. It is just amazing here in Utah for your derby.
You know, I don't know if you know. I know you know because you were driving. You were supposed to be here.
I know.
So we get a lot of the out-of-state drivers.
Yes, sir.
But we pay to pass inspection.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
that's unheard of.
Even though our purse is $8,000 to win tonight, everybody went home with $500.
Okay, like let's put this out there. Does everybody that just made that main event tonight that we had, are some of them going home, or is every one of them going home with a little bit in their pocket?
So this payout, and I got it here.
Here we go.
This payout is if you make the main event, you got to be in the heat. So
even if you
we
push your car out there.
They know.
Yeah.
If my tranny's broke, get a Bobcat.
Push
push
them out
me
there.
in.
Give me my money.
Get me to that main event.
They get $500 for
When they
passing
drive in there.
passing inspection.
Wow.
They get $500 for making the main event.
Wow.
And then main event's paying
See, nobody does that.
8-4-2.
No.
So
1.
right now, at this moment, everybody that passed inspection and made the main event, they've made $1,000 tonight.
Already 1,000.
Already.
How, dude?
That's awesome, dude.
You know, like I say, I'm just a nobody, but
Well, like I said,
congratulations.
we're all nobodies,
Congratulations,
man.
buddy.
From way back when, we didn't.
Yeah.
No.
We didn't, and that was me and Gumby sat down.
But we could buy cars for $50 back then.
True,
too.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back then, we just we said to each other, first of all, we were tired of checks bouncing and nobody
yes.
getting
Yep,
paid.
yep.
And
I'll
running-
send it to you
running
3
for
weeks later. Yep.
Yeah, running for $500 says, you know what? The driver, this no different than an act or a band or we got to get paid.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're the ones out here risking our lives.
Yes, sir.
Putting the money
Yeah.
out there.
That's what we've always
and,
said.
And we looked around because at that time, thank you, ma'am. At that time, the now I lost my train of thought. Had to hand it off the B-Main. Oh, B-Main's got 14, 21 cars
that
in it.
sounds gonna be pretty good.
Even your
Okay.
B-Main is good money.
B-Main is 4211.
Yeah.
That's like main events in California, Johnny.
Yeah.
That is like main events in California.
Yeah.
So this is new this year for us. We're
Okay.
we're not doing a grudge.
Mm-hmm.
So because we get so many out-of-state drivers at the show,
Right.
we figured, hey, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
All right, you go in the heat, you get all junked up, you barely get it fixed, you get into the grudge match.
Yeah, yeah.
You make the main, and you got
Yeah.
nothing left.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. But
Now now you got one time to fix it.
yeah.
Dude.
And you're
Hey,
earning something.
4-1, 4-2-1, 1,000
that's
for Mad
awesome.
Dog.
Yeah. You ain't
And,
beating
and
that.
our one twist is the winner of the B main is the first car out. They have until the A main loads to fix whatever they can. So
And get
10,
back out
15
there.
minutes, and they get advanced to the main event.
Nice.
So they can cut. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, yeah.
That guy could win $4,000 there and $8,000.
Okay.
Yeah,
That was my question. So you're the boss there. Do they have to give that $4,000 away if they go?
No.
Are you
Wow.
kidding me? Wow.
That's what he just said. You got the
Johnny.
chance of, I mean,
Dude.
it could happen.
Have you ever thought about coming to California to promote over there?
Hey, now you know why it's attractive
But,
to come out
yeah,
here. And
we know how our
that's
state
why I
is
showed
exactly.
up tonight. Even though I
Yep.
couldn't get a car here, I want to come here because I like this atmosphere.
The atmosphere.
I get to see all the people
Just-
that just
you get chills
they're
before
enjoying
the
themselves.
music.
And I appreciate you. It's your first show here. I think the biggest thing we get is it's so organized.
Very.
And
1,000%.
I mean, here it is.
Yeah.
It's 850, and we've done 5 heats.
Yeah.
Your pits are so big, my knees hurt by the time I get to
Walking
the end.
across.
Over
Worst
there
part,
with the
the
water
worst part
jug.
about this show is the pits suck. They're like 2 miles away.
But you got a lot
Hey,
of room.
A lot of space.
Yep,
Yeah.
exactly.
No, very good. Very good. Very good. Very
Oh,
nice.
I'm just like shits and giggles. I'm
So
super
I'm glad
excited.
you're here. We got the Batman's here.
Uh-oh, here we go. He's about to kick me out, huh? Here we go.
I'm going to have to go in a minute. I'll probably leave you
You know?
three up here
No.
to do what you want to do.
Oh, my
Here,
God.
the next heat is mini cars.
Okay.
You can talk about that, and the cameras will go back on the arena guys, so we appreciate that, which you can flip it over there and show them what's going on if you want. So we're live.
Well,
on
you don't
there.
have to threaten me with a good time with the mic in front of my
And
face.
I'll get Batman over here, and
exactly.
then when Derek and Will get back here,
Yeah,
you
they'll
guys-
kick
then
our-
we'll give it
they'll-
over to them.
Hey, fat boy from California, get your ass out of here over there.
Then you go have another beer and
Yeah,
relax.
exactly.
Man.
I know. Huh?
Get you over that
So
fence.
I'll say this real quick. I appreciate you guys coming up.
Thanks
that was
for-
a lot
Thanks
of
for
fun.
having
Yeah,
us.
that
It was
was.
fun being up here,
End
man.
of May, more information to come. You'll be able to watch this heat live. Follow Matt's Off Road, Paul's Rat Rod, Robbie Layton's Auto Body on YouTube. They're going to have snippets going on. This was kind of a heat, non-heat.
Yeah.
Because nobody
Right,
knew
right.
this was going on because
Yeah.
it's being
Like, surprise.
It's being filmed.
Right.
It's being all that kind of crap, and it's going to be broadcast in a month.
And
so.
we should all give out, our best wishes to Gumby. Hopefully
Yeah.
he gets healthy
Yeah,
and
let's hope
better.
he
He's
gets
got me worried.
all healed up, man.
Because we all like him running his mouth on here, too.
He actually got down here, and they said he's got to go to the hospital, and you're going to be
man.
extended.
It's got to be killing him.
He's got to be extended stay, which means they're going to be putting him on some big.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Right, he says I can't do that
Well, let's
down
hope it
here,
works.
so
Yep.
he's
Yep.
going to drive home and get in the hospital.
Prayers up
there.
for the Gumby man, yeah.
There you
There
go,
we
Gumbo.
So, come on in, guys. Enjoy these guys. These guys are all right.
Hey,
We're going
thank
to get
you, boss.
Batman
Yeah,
in
here
here.
we go, huh?
You got a mini car coming on. You
Yeah,
got a little.
This is the mini car list right here. We got.
I'll even give you some.
Ralph, you're in charge.
No, I'm not in charge.
I'll
You're in
even
charge.
give you
We're
some-
all
you got some
here to
cheat
do this
sheets
thing.
here. This is what's going on. You got to talk about our other shows coming up. We got May Mini, our two-man team show coming
Yeah.
up.
Oh, yeah. I've been there to that one.
We got the payouts there: 12,000, 6,000,
Oh, boy.
3,000, 1,000 for each team to pass inspection.
Yeah.
You're trying to get me to come up to Utah, aren't you? Jeez.
And then we got Cash Carnage after that. Golden Spike Derailleur after that. It's another. Both of those are 500 to show.
No, are
pass
all your
inspection.
shows that you got scheduled coming up already all filled up?
Every Day of Reckoning is full, standby only. Everyone else is like 2 or 3 spots
How
left.
do you guys do this in Utah? It's like a derby every weekend.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
And sometimes 2 or 3 derbies in a weekend, isn't
is.
it?
It's crazy.
It's unreal. It's unreal.
Well, it's very attractive to come to this. I mean, because, like you said, it's very well put together,
Okay.
man.
I'm out. I'm gonna
Okay,
give this
all right,
over.
Johnny.
Guys,
you
have
got
some
work
fun.
to do,
Well, have your
boss.
fun,
Hey,
man.
thanks for inviting me.
All right.
Yeah, I want some of that moonshine when I'm done working tonight here.
Thank you, Johnny. How you doing, man?
What's
Good, how are you
happening,
guys?
buddy? How you
I'm
doing?
Ralph, bro.
Casey.
Nice to
I'm
meet you,
Doug.
Casey.
Nice to meet you, man. Yeah.
I think
this
you guys
is a
were
nice
pitted
surprise.
next to me.
Oh, we
Oh,
were
yeah,
we?
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
exactly. Don't blame me. Blame my brother and my nephew over there.
So this is the list we got going here for the minis right here. You left me.
Okay.
So let's see. They're working on the track right now, getting them lined up. All right.
Heck yeah.
So you're from around here, right?
No.
No?
I'm from. It depends on everyone else that we talk to. We're
Yeah.
from central Wyoming, but in Wyoming, we're
Oh, okay.
like southeast.
How far is
Okay.
that drive for you down to here?
About 13 hours.
Wow.
Shit, he might be
That's
more than
about,
us, huh?
well, yeah, because we're like 11, 12 hours. Well, depending on how many stops we got to make. But,
Yeah,
you
we
know.
took the scenic
Well, actually
route.
flew out, so.
Usually we come across I-80.
Okay.
But I had some friends that just traveled across there, and they said that there's potholes that'll eat your
Oh,
truck.
boy, I bet.
So my friend Mart, he was telling me that he saw people loading up trailer axles in the bed
Oh,
of their
shit.
trucks.
Oh my God.
So we went down to Rifle, Colorado, and then came across I-70.
Okay.
So it's a lot prettier that way for sure.
All right,
Nice.
so here we go, Derby World. We're getting ready
Are
for
they
the
coming in?
mini car
This is,
class,
you
son.
wanna-
You want me to name them
Yeah,
off,
why don't
Ralph?
you name 'em off,
All
buddy?
right, we're doing no
This
particular
is
order.
right up
We
your
got
alley.
the 666, 666. We got Scooter Harrison out of Central Valley, Utah. In the 556, we have Julian Atencio out of Blanco, Colorado. In the 77, we have Ricky McMillan out of Redmond, Utah. In the 65, we have Boston Carroll out of West Point, Utah. In the 9, we got Cody Carroll. I wonder if he's related to Scooter. Yeah, probably, probably a good chance, huh? In the number 173, we have Amber Lopez, all the way from Colorado. Number 38, Christopher Richens out of St. George, right up the road here. I remember passing that coming in there, Ralphie. Hey, right out over here, Hurricane, 147, Coleman Hines. Then I see the 35, Corey Barlow out of Washington, Utah. The number 23, Gabe Snively out of Central Utah. And here we go.
All right.
America Derby World. You guys ever drive the mini cars ever?
I've never.
I never have.
I'm
No.
too fat. I couldn't
I'm
fit in.
I'm too tall.
If that thing caught on fire, they'd see a fat guy melting over there.
And what I've heard, I think the mini cars probably hurt more than the bigger cars. You know,
The
there's not much
Well,
push to them, I guess.
remember,
I don't know.
I haven't even looked at the cars out there. I remember back in our day, them Pacers, were like Imperials.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
if I saw any out here or not. So
Yeah, I don't think
we'll
I've
see
seen
what's
any
going on.
Pacers out here. They're probably hard
And,
to find now.
okay, you might know this more than us. What's the deal with the little forklift solid rubber tires? We don't do that out there.
I saw that.
Oh, on the back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
They're
can't-
allowed, I guess.
You
huh?
can't pop a tire.
Yeah,
in those,
yeah, right.
Those tires aren't under power, so
Exactly.
They're just rollers.
they're just dragging them around. You might as well put.
That's true. That ass end could be punched into
Yeah.
the back window
Yeah.
and still be moving.
Saw a lot of that at the Blizzard Bash. They had all those little minis. That's all they ran in the back right there.
Oh, man.
Because you can just crush up the metal up against them. They
I
still
got-
kind of slide
I got
around.
nothing against them, but I got no interest. Like I said, you'd have to grease me up like the Crisco fat boy over there, get me in and out of there. All right,
There they
America,
go,
here we
round and
go.
round.
We're counting them down. Hurricane Utah. What is this? The Dixie Fair? Is that what they call it?
Dixie
or-
Destruction.
Dixie Destruction.
I think
Here
it's
we
I think
go.
it's a Washington County fair.
Oh, Washington
Okay.
County Fair. Dixie Destruction. Looks like we got
All right, here we go. Oh, boy, look
Look
at it
out.
go. We're straight across the track, 666. Whoa! There you go, laying it down right out the gate.
Yes.
Oh, eating the K-rail in the corner.
147, he
We got
doesn't care.
38.
They don't care.
Oh, yeah.
They're all using their fronts like the Chrysler
That's
Imperials.
it. That's all they got.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, man.
You have to be giggling and laughing.
Oh,
when
God.
you're driving around.
Oh, look at what a bomb shot. You know, I wish I had better eyes because I cannot see the numbers.
Well, we started out with 10. We're down to about 5 or 6
Already?
Yeah.
Well, no, I don't know if they're
What
just
is that?
like
Is that a PT Cruiser coming around? 32 in the PT Cruiser.
something like that.
There's a Ford Taurus, I think I see out there.
Oh, my God. Ow, hurt me. Okay, he's spinning donuts. All right,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
going to get the donut queen. Here we go. There we go. Look out.
Here goes the little Ford. Oh, that was a good shot.
These guys don't care.
Yeah,
do
no.
they?
Look, oh. You know, those guys stuck in the middle need to get out of there because they're just
Yeah.
targets.
Yeah.
These guys
Yeah,
just
who's
round
that?
around
The
and picking them off.
147 digging out
There we
front wheel
go.
drive.
Here
Here
we
he
go.
comes. He got out
Straight
there.
out. Did he trying to line up?
That
Oh,
35 car
no.
in that orange, he's hunting.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
His car looks in
Got a
good
lot of
shape
speed
right
in
there.
that car.
Yeah, exactly.
That little Ford's got a lot of speed. Here we go.
Unfortunately, about 5 or 6 of them all died right there in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like when I tried to get a date, they all fucking.
Oh,
left
man,
me
they
right
got him in the
there.
corner.
Exactly. Look out. 147.
Coming in for the kill.
coming in.
Oh! That was the dive bomb.
Look at that.
I don't think he's getting out of that one, guys.
No.
No, he's
What
up
a
there.
shot. I can't
It looks
see the
like he's
number on
kind
top
of
of
up
him.
on top of that
Woo!
K-rail.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
think
done.
he's done.
He packed him in.
He got
He's
the,
coming
yeah.
around our way right here. We'll see the number on
There we
it.
go.
Look at that blue and black car. Looking
Oh,
good.
yeah.
65. There we go.
Oh, what is that? Is that look like one of those
Who we
Fox
got?
body?
Preston Carroll. Oh,
There we
yeah,
go.
Imagine that. He
Yeah.
might be related to Carroll. Yeah, look at that. Look out. Oh, 35 got
35
off.
is what
He
the
got
heck
off.
he did.
There's no
He
way.
busted out.
Yeah, Preston had him up.
Yep, we got.
Oh, no,
40
now Preston Carroll breaks down, and 35's going. Looks like we might be down to 3 or 4.
No, I see one moving
No,
in the
they're
middle.
still moving. Here we
Yeah.
go.
One
Yeah.
moving in the
Oh,
middle.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, he's
173.
out. Yep.
We have
So we
number
got,
9 going.
Amber Lopez.
Yeah.
Number 9. Number 35. Oh, he got it going. Carroll
Yeah, here
got
it
it going
comes.
again. Oh, that car looks good.
Yeah, it still
Yeah,
looks good.
it does. Look at them solid rubber tires. Oh, look out! Whoa!
Good shot.
Arena shot. With
Good
this
shot.
Into the back.
That'd have been some whiplash right there.
Ralph, I wouldn't wake
Can
up
you
tomorrow.
can you call it pillar parking in mini cars?
Yeah, is there a pillar? I don't know. I have no idea.
I think he's going to have to peel his ticket to get out of the parking stall.
Yeah.
tomorrow. Exactly. He's parked in that car. Oh, here comes 35. Carroll's
Oh.
car looks good.
God.
Here comes number 9.
No.
Look at that.
There goes the trunk popped open.
These mini cars do not
It's,
care. They will use their
Coit
front
Carroll.
end into the
Oh,
ass end
man.
of the car without no care in the world. 65
There we
Carroll's
go.
looking really good. 35 coming around. Hey,
No.
173 got going.
Yep.
Yep. So we still got
about
five cars still going.
5, 6 maybe. Yeah.
It looks like, I don't know the rules. Is all of these cars front-wheel drive cars?
Yeah.
It looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be.
And I'm sure that's probably a lot of the reason why they run them solid tires.
Right. Yes.
They're
you're
just
right.
going to drag.
Yep. Oh, kind of riding up.
Yeah,
What the heck?
wind it down.
There he comes.
Here comes 35. 35. Oh, 9 got
Looks
going.
like all of a sudden we're down to
Yep.
2.
Looks like 9 and 35 are battling out.
Yeah. So we got
Carroll in the 65 looks like he might be hung up. With
He's
the
hung
car.
up.
Yep. Oh, here comes 35. I can't see the number on the front of that car.
no. We got 9.
Oh, he's probably going to come get his brother out.
Carroll, come on.
Come
There
on.
he goes.
Oh, did he get him out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Carroll's going again. Oh, 23 got started. I don't know if he's timed out or
Yeah.
not, but he might be going.
Well, they haven't waved the flag at
Yeah,
him, so he
I
must
haven't
still be
seen
going.
nothing.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Here
Uh-oh.
comes 35.
Wow. That's some whiplash.
She kissed the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oh, look out.
Thank you very much.
I don't know. That black car might be a Ford Fairmont. That might be a rear-wheel drive car. 173.
I don't know. I can't make
We need
out what it
expert
is.
mind. Ralph, we're blind up here.
Yeah, we are.
They shouldn't have guys up here over 50 with those glasses trying
with
to
bad
get there on the
with
track.
bad eyes,
Exactly.
fighting some glare and.
I say I paid a lot of money to
Now
have good
give me a
vision.
couple beers and I'll just look at the car in the middle and we'll call that number right there. 35 looks like he might be the last one running.
He came in for a little tap and see
Yep.
if he lays down a big killer shot because he looks like
35,
about the
is
only
that
one
like-
moving.
Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, no,
that's
here's
Corey Barros. And we got
Corey.
Boston.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yep.
Oh, yep.
Here
Carroll
we
got
go.
going again.
Yep.
Look
Oh,
out.
here- oh,
Here
man.
goes.
Oh.
He popped the
Some-
truck up into
Oh,
the
God.
roof.
That was a hard
Yes.
shot.
Carroll backing up.
I saw
Sparks
some
are
hands
out
flying.
the front.
Oh, boy. One more. Oh, he's
Yep.
got some sparks coming
Oh,
out, but
here
he
he
don't care.
comes.
He's fired up. Look at him.
Here he
Look
comes.
at him
Here he
pumping up the
comes.
crowd. Oh, yeah. Look
The
at that.
sparks are flying.
Here we go.
Here it
Oh,
comes.
man.
One more
Lay it in
shot.
there.
35, Carroll.
Yeah.
65 into the back of the
That's
That
ridiculous.
might be the winning shot right there.
Yeah.
Especially if he's stuck, I guess.
He might have just got himself hung by that shot, but it was a good
I
shot.
think he did. Preston
I
Carroll.
mean, he did all he could to get all the
Yep.
speed he could.
Preston Carroll into the back of Corey Barlow at the very end. They're on the clock right now. Preston Carroll is on the clock for the winning of your mini car derby. I think they're counting them down now. All right, let's go.
It could be.
Can we play any Jeopardy music?
Yeah.
Yeah, we
It
need the
looks like
Jaws
they-
theme. We
yeah.
need the Jaws theme right
It
now.
looks like they're hung up. Exactly. It looks like our winner is going to be 65. Preston Carroll.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting out of that.
Yeah, here he
Coming in
comes.
second place, Corey Barlow. Yep, are they? Yep.
What are they calling it?
It looks like it might be official.
I see somebody carrying a big
No.
check.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
I want
a,
one
A
of those
check
checks,
and the
exactly.
flag. Here we go. All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed that one. That was good.
Congratulations to number 65, Preston Carroll, right out of here in Utah. Boy, his car looked good.
Yeah.
yeah.
That thing was
Yeah.
hurt. He had a few sparks flying, but
I can't even tell what that is.
I can't make out either.
I have no idea.
At first,
all.
I thought it was a Fox body Mustang, one of those old style,
I don't
you know.
think it is.
But
It's
it's not.
definitely front-wheel-
It's a front wheel drive.
Maybe
So-
a
It's
Like
GM
a,
style.
it's almost like a two-door
What are those
Lumina.
Chevy
or-
Luminas? I
Yeah,
think they're
something like that,
running
exactly.
a lot of, you know.
See, that's
Saw a
what
lot
they
of those back
did for
at
bringing
Blizzard
a bunch
Bash.
of old 30-year-old veterans that drove Galaxies.
Yeah.
And
And now we're still driving Lincolns
and we're
and
trying to judge what a Lumina or a
What the
freaking
hell?
Taurus or something is out here. Exactly.
Is it a Kia Sorrento out there?
Hey, I was voting for the PT Cruiser, but they didn't
Oh,
last very
man.
long.
I better not talk any crap about a Kia. My mom drives a Kia.
Oh,
so.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly. How about these derbies in Utah?
Oh, man.
They're
wild.
fun. They're
They
wild.
are. They got their stuff together.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah.
do.
Just,
You
Well,
know,
that's why you get so many out-of-staters to come
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah.
I mean,
so impressed.
half the field is out of state. Like,
To
Gumby
get my
and Johnny
old
were
lazy
saying.
fat ass to sit in the
you
truck
know.
for 8 hours to come over here. Yeah, you
Yeah,
gotta be doing
it's
something.
worth it, though.
Exactly.
I mean,
You know,
And for free. I didn't even get paid to come up here. This
our
is some BS.
our
right
Wyoming State Fair is in my hometown, and I would rather drive the 13 hours
Right?
here
Yeah.
because
Wow.
it's a better atmosphere.
Better
It's
atmosphere,
fun.
great
I mean,
people,
yeah.
and just
I
have
was
a
telling Ralphie,
blast.
I've known Ralphie for 30 years or whatever, and right before that first heat came out there, just the enthusiasm, the music,
Oh, yeah.
the crowd on their feet.
Everybody's
the
into it.
chills, yeah. Oh, my God. It was amazing. Oh, we're getting kicked out of here, aren't we? We got the big boys back here.
Survived.
We got the original
You all right?
number 30.
Did you
Yeah.
you take a couple shots or whatever before you got back here? You all right or what?
Man, he moved a 2x8 door bar 3 feet.
Oh, my God.
Battery box on the passenger side. But,
Did you kiss the batteries or are you okay?
oh no, my battery box went.
Jesus
One
Christ.
time me overbuilding something came into play.
Oh, man.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
Yeah, what do you do? Exactly.
I don't want to give it all away.
Yeah.
That heat.
That was awesome,
Oh,
though.
wow.
For just, bragging rights, you guys were laying it
No
down.
money on the line. It's just all for bragging.
Just for fun.
I felt good because I built 100% legal stern air car. That would have been in the regular.
Wow.
You ready to go to the main event or what?
Dude, I don't even think it moved that much up front.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice.
I'll be honest, that was the most fun I've had in a long time because just pure adrenaline, rip it, and it's just.
Right.
I talk about Utah all the time, but the purity.
Oh,
Yeah.
This whole.
The experience.
Feeling.
Yeah.
It's so funny what you're saying. I'm from California.
Will, you all right, man? What the heck, dude?
This is the first Utah Derby. Right before the first heat, when that girl sang the national anthem, that crowd on their feet, that music going, hairs are standing up. Oh, yeah. Yep. You guys got your shit together, man. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
Steinbeck, what happened to the clamshell, man? He's like,
He can't even talk. Give him a
okay, we need to
chance.
put you on the mic.
Batteries are required to stay connected to the
Oh, no.
Were they flying around?
Well,
You want your spot
in your
back?
defense, you guys did have to finish it in the pits, and, it's kind of hard to, hey.
Always a pleasure.
Fun, bro. Nice meeting you, man.
Nice meeting you, too.
Pretend like.
All right. Okay, we're back, and we're all professional.
Let me pretend there's not 10 pounds of dirt inside my pants.
And my butt crack.
Yeah.
And everywhere. Did they play it for everybody, Jake?
What's that?
Did they play it for everybody?
Play.
Did they live stream it?
No, they didn't allow us to shit.
Oh,
All
they-
on you guys the whole time. Oh, they were just filming those guys talking about it?
That was because of some.
Can we talk about it? Can we?
You can talk about
Oh, we can talk about it.
Well,
Okay. You go first.
I got juiced. Let's just say that. I got hit pretty hard. I feel I made some hard hits. And then Gumby's battery box decided it wanted to get a little bit close and personal, and it sat in my lap, and I can't make that up. I literally picked up 2 batteries and held them over to the side, out of the floor, as Robbie Layton was teeing off on me. And I'm like, stop, guys. Like, I don't want to hold this forever. And then I reached up for my flag. There's
we don't have flags.
There's no flags. So I was like, well, I'm getting out of this car before I break a leg, a rib, an arm. But it was really fun, and you guys, you're
not going to want to miss
You're going to want to pay for that.
So let me tell you, I have 2x8 1/4-inch down bars in the car, and Matt moved it 3 feet. Thank God I had a 200-pound battery box in there because I'm special.
Oh,
I think I was like, oh, I'll build it out of this because I have it and I can just take it in and out. And it is touching the door bar now. I can't believe I'm saying that. So, man, what an all-out war. My car is good to go.
Oh, they are going to have me on GoPros, like holding this battery.
I'm excited to watch that.
And
Casey, you watched it. Tell us about it.
Yeah.
We were.
And don't get me wrong, I feel like I took some really big hits, and I'm not going to lie, adrenaline's pumped up. I know that I pushed the batteries off me. I know that I was trying to hold them over and trying to still give Robbie Layton the, you're good, man. Just do it. And hold on to the steering wheel. And then I look over, and everybody's just, it's an onslaught of just
chaos.
Craziness.
If your car's still good, we run the same number. I'll go into the main.
They're saying they can barely hear us on the live stream.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Everybody, how about that? Give us some feedback there.
I am Optimus Prime.
Hey,
we've been working on his announcer voice. And
yes.
That soft, sultry.
Coming in live from the B main.
At 96.5.
Full contact demolition derby.
303 viewers tonight.
If you guys keep bringing me up here for interviews, come hang out with you, I might become as famous as you guys someday.
Hey. Oh, who the hell's famous? Jake.
Jake's
Jake,
famous.
Are you famous? Derek, are you famous?
No.
Oh, I'm not famous.
The
only time I get famous is when dickheads in New York put me on blast. Shot, I don't care who the hell.
You don't know what a shift pattern for a Turbo 400 is?
I don't, I don't, and that's what the hell was wrong. I put it in first gear versus second. The battery box jumped out of the floor. Didn't have enough wheel speed.
Dude.
Okay, we have to stop. We're going to get away from that.
Quit.
Stop.
But I am pretty sure for those of you listening, I'm sure it was live streamed.
We cut you off.
Yes, sorry.
You explain it.
I kind of went out in left field. It was wild. I didn't even know who to watch. I was trying to explain to my wife, this is this person, and this is this. Last time I watched Robbie Layton, they dropped the flag and said go, and he rolled a car in 6 seconds, and this guy did this, and Gumby's dealing with medical stuff, and I was trying to explain it and watch it, and I didn't know who to watch, but
it was.
I'm glad I wasn't in there.
It was a whole lot of fun, and I knew nothing against Robbie Layton at all. I knew that I had to be on Robbie because he's the one that's going to tee off, and I thought I was doing that. Well, then some other people thought they wanted to come and talk with me, and anyway, I thought it was amazing. It was fun. Everybody was so nice afterwards.
Dude, at one point, I reached over in the car and looked at Paul and saw the huge smile on his face, and we just looked over and fist bumped, and I was like, dude, that's what it's all about.
I was actually pretty excited I was excited to watch all you guys drive. I can't lie about that. But when I heard that Paul Cox was running, when I first started
back
derbying.
In the day?
When I first started derbying.
All of us.
Everybody I saw, I was like, yeah, have you seen that Easy Does It truck? That guy's wild. And to be able to actually see him drive for once was awesome.
I'm not going to lie. I played the baby card, the crybaby card, because I called Gumby and I said, what the heck, man? It's a derby that I can come to. Well, there's no money. I don't care about the money. I can come out to Utah and I can drive. And absolutely nothing against Gumby's wagon. It ran amazing. Everything else
sounded good.
But I wish I'd have been in a wagon that I built.
Right.
To the same stipulations as some of the other cars, and it would have been a lot of fun. I'm not saying the outcome would have been any different, but I'm saying I wouldn't have had a battery box coming to see me.
Oh, man, that's...
Well,
I'm going to need some ice bags through my forms.
Now you can go tell Gumby or his car builders or whoever to build it better.
Yeah, well, and I even asked my nephew, I said, who the hell put the battery box in? It was in when it got here. Well, we should have looked at that.
that should have been a thing.
If it would have went over the inspection ramp, I could have noticed that it had virtually no washers and was going to do some things.
That's the truth.
Yeah, and I don't know who your kid, man. Batman, you were just as famous as anybody in
No,
Utah.
that's
Everybody
true.
knows
No.
the bearded
Everybody knows the
Batman.
Batman.
No.
They do.
I mean, dude, I'm surprised. You go to L.A., they're going to open up the doors, red carpet.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
They're like, this guy's here to make some junk.
Free bottle service, bro.
Maybe
I can see it.
Maybe by the way you drive, though, maybe we should just think about moving you to a Cadillac if all you're going to do is use the front end.
Yeah, I was
just saying.
I'm going to start putting like those expanded metal like cop car things behind because I don't even turn around and look. I can't.
No,
I can't turn around and look in
well,
back window.
build your seat a little bit of an angle.
Yeah.
Well, let's move the seat or something because I talked to Casey on the phone. I'm going to try to drive this one a little bit better. I don't think I'm going to go as forward as much.
And you did too. You got frustrated.
He's
and
in an
you were
old
just like,
98, and then he's all like,
I did tell maybe the first one or two drivers.
In the nicest way possible, you're like, oh, look at that cage material on that dude's passenger side door. We're going to find out how tough it is. And you did. And the track was kind of fighting you, right?
Yeah.
You were laying into it too hard and sticking yourself and coming out.
Yeah. I don't have any idea what happened to that axle, but it pulled the bearing and the keeper all the way off of it.
Was it tacked?
Yeah.
Oh, it was tacked.
Yeah.
Here. It happened here.
I don't want to talk about it.
It happened right here to him. Right.
That's what he said.
If you happened over there, his was more towards over here. The same exact thing. Yeah, it was here.
It was here.
In the
maybe it's a number 30 thing.
Free hug.
I think it
free
is
hugs
some
car.
crap. It is some crap luck. Hey, that was a pretty neat car.
It was.
And that was my first and last 5 window. I will sell those. We have a hate-love relationship now.
It should be a fairly easy fix for the state fair.
Yeah.
Good.
But my wife already forbid me from going to the garage. I actually have shoulder surgery scheduled in 2 weeks.
Oh, so you'll be good by state fair.
She said you cannot go out to the garage and work on your car. So it'll be like a last-minute thing to try and get it done.
Oh, my goodness. I'm just realizing as I watch this Gladiators of Steel amazing show, I'm going to be the idiot waving my arms, trying to get the judges to stop the show. I did that.
Was that?
That's one thing to be famous for.
Oh my goodness!
You're gonna see me shake like a little kid trying to move my car, knowing it's not gonna move. I shook that thing as hard as I could.
So gonna capitalize on this crap because I'm like pointing down and I'm like waving, guys. The battery box is loose. These guys are hitting me at 800 miles an hour. This is a recipe. This is a recipe for disaster.
I kid you not. A 2x8 1/4-inch down bar moved about 3 feet.
Yeah.
I have a feeling I'm gonna feel that in the morning.
A few things I'm thankful for, like Thanksgiving. I'm thankful the track is really sandy, because if that would have been a hard track.
Well, it was kind of a hard track.
Oh, it was, but I mean,
but yeah, it wasn't.
I'm glad they couldn't catch any.
It wasn't like concrete.
serious traction, but it was.
It was like hard moguls.
Yeah. It was definitely interesting.
There were some shots.
A lot of fun and the amount of smiles and everything else.
I think my visor on my helmet, thank God it's magnetic. I just found this out last year that the visor on my helmet's magnetic, but I'm pretty sure that's in the back.
Flies off.
Bouncing off of the roof. So.
All right, so we got to get ready here for the B main. Is that Jason out there?
I think that's Sean Williamson.
Yeah, Sean Williamson's the one out in the arena right now. And then we have...
Oh, I have a note. Okay.
Oh, dang. Look at there.
Somebody left this for me.
Well, I'm going to let you guys to it.
All right.
Whatever.
Buddy. Always a pleasure.
Thanks, man. Thanks for coming.
Good seeing you.
Love you. Enjoy you.
Heck yeah.
Someday, if we work real hard, we'll be as famous as you.
Well, whatever.
That is a cool shirt.
And on that note, I'm out of here.
See you, Casey.
All right, buddy. Adrenaline just after getting out of a car like that. I'm upset we lost, don't get me wrong. But you always want to win. But for just going out there in a knockdown, drag-out, no-hold-bars fight.
Yeah, there was no rules. I don't know. When you guys do watch the video, wait till you see Tripler's driver's door.
Yeah.
I didn't really pay attention. Gumby's wagon looks amazing still, I think. It could still have. Now it's time to get dirty with it, but.
Yeah, it is. And I don't know. I feel like I only have like a few days of work on the review.
Everybody really, McPhee showed
McPhee's
the wall.
cars look good.
He showed the wall who was boss.
Yes, he
I
did.
don't know what happened there. I don't know if it got ripped out of his hands because of the sand or what, but that was interesting. This heat is going to be really good. Now all these cars have their plates. It's just going to be an awesome B main. I love this format. I love the fact that they're going to be doing this.
I do too, and it just increases your bang for buck. I mean, and these aren't terribly hard cars to build. Like I did this car in 12 days. Granted, I stress that it was a ton of work.
Right.
But compared to what else you're doing for other builds, this is still a very light build.
Oh, Utah, as far as all of Utah, yes, very light. And a lot of people, back home, I wish these guys would come out here and enjoy this because this, like even hopping in that car, Gumby's car, that was like going back 20 years.
Yes.
It had like a factory seat. It had the factory Chevy steering column with no tilt. It had a floor shifter with a Hurst T handle, and it ran great.
I feel like everybody's always chasing like that first high they get when they derby, and that's why I keep coming back to Utah. And I'll say it like I'll beat it like a dead horse. All right, we got to get some people in there. Mark Bouchier's 71. We got Jimmy Lane in there, number 33.
60 is the Lottie's, right?
Yep. Number 60, Brandon Lottie's.
Yep.
And then
we have Andrew Carmine from Las Vegas, Nevada. Then we have it's the Hamner. Hamner car is going in, and then right behind that would be Jaden Lazenby. The Hamner out of Montana or Minnesota.
6.
It's the 12 would be the Hamner car. I think.
That's not on my list. All right.
Yeah, that's the B main. They just don't have it on there, I guess.
Nope. Okay. That's what I was looking.
So then we have Lazenby, and then we have Kurt Zacharias and the Sui, who looks like he did the work that's supposed to be done. Chris Rodriguez.
Number 77.
Who got a lot of the metal out of his tires. That's where he was running into issues. What do we have here? Dookie Schrock.
Dookie. Got her back together, and she looks good.
And then Heffley.
There he is.
Who did that guy ask for?
I have no idea.
I didn't either.
Jake's not doing a very good job of keeping me safe.
I know. There's all these foreign people coming in. Not foreign, but just people that we don't know. Sorry, my bad choice of word there.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
If you're going to be the talent, you got to be politically correct.
I was politically correct. If you get a splinter, it's called a foreign object, right? Let's just not go into this.
I was trying to avoid it. All right.
So something else we have to talk about. We got a couple gladiators and steel hats here, and
we do.
We're gonna have to give those to somebody tonight. Then it's who we choose. It's not the Mad Dog. It's who we choose that drove their butts off and laid it down. It's what's gladiator to you, Derek? What is it?
The gladiator's one of those guys who, no matter what, doesn't give up.
No, a gladiator's the guy that goes out there and gives it everything. Doesn't matter what it has. You know, it's a real true warrior, right?
Or it's a guy that doesn't give up.
No, because anybody cannot give up.
Whatever.
I mean, I don't quit smoking. Does that mean I'm not giving up?
You don't quit eating donuts either, do you?
I don't. You know, I don't eat very many donuts. The holes get me.
Oh, shoot. But no, a gladiator is that one person who doesn't ever give up no matter what and sacrifices their car at any cost.
100%. And like you said it earlier today, is here for the purity of the sport.
Yes.
That's who I think these last two Vinny Vici, the Victor hats go to.
I'm 100% with that. I like that. You know, I feel like I get a little bit preachy and spiritually, but man, this is just, I feel like this is the best part of our sport. I just can't.
Oh, talking to everybody and like, I'll tell anybody, yes, there's some, McGuire's getting ready for the A-main. You know how many less drug addicts, alcoholics, depressed people there are because of Demolition Derby and what it does and the way it occupies your mind and the intelligence that it gives you when it comes to fabricating, geometry, all that stuff. I mean, it's not just knocking the dang windows out and going out in Derby. There's a lot that goes into this.
There is, and it's your escape. Like, you know, I always have the saying, I'm about to come out with some T-shirts, helmet on, world off, and you know, when I'm in the garage and I'm working on stuff, you know, I may act like I'm frantic, but it's almost spiritual for me. Like I can't explain it. I can't paint, I can't draw, I can't play an instrument. And other discernible talents like that, but man, I can do this, and I love it, and I put my heart into it.
Here we go. We're getting ready to start.
Sorry, I was getting preachy again, but
oh, I love it. I could go on for hours
with
but
the adrenaline.
People definitely. I don't think you have enough time podcasting long enough.
All right, here we go.
Who's going to be the wild one? There's $1,000 Mad Dog here also. Ooh. You know, he just drives the wheels off that thing.
Did the other Zacharias not come out?
CJ, no, he broke his. I thought he. Oh yeah, he didn't come out.
I didn't see him.
CJ's not out there. Well, there's supposed to be like 24 cars in this, right?
Yeah, we're missing a bunch.
Or at least 21. They're not there. Oh. Oh.
Andrew with the inadvertent door shot.
It's one of my friends called the Malachi Crunch.
Oh,
Shout out to Jason Sowers. I love that guy, and he likes to say that word, the Malachi Crunch. Looks like, I don't know what we got going on. There's a lot of.
So now that they've seen the track and they know there is not a bottom, that's got to affect your driving, especially watching our heat, knowing you can't push.
Yeah, there's no push. I mean, I think the Bearded Batman, Casey showed that every time he pushed, he got stuck and then ultimately ended up breaking an axle, probably.
Yes.
Chris Rodriguez is out. I think that's his name, right? Rodriguez?
Yep. Oh. Zacharias beating up on the
Ooh.
Mark Bouchiers. If he can get off that wagon, still looking good.
I think the back does not look so good.
Oh, there he goes.
He's off. Here, Lazenby's going to say, no, go back home.
Nasty shot in the back of
that. And you've seen his whole, like, Bashir's whole body jerk with that hit.
Oof. Zacharias just tattooed Carmen in the corner.
Oh, well.
That was pretty brutal.
Oh, and Hamner came in and teed off on the front of Zacharias. Not a super hard hit, but hard enough to get stuff done. And these guys are literally driving.
Here come Lazenby again in that wagon.
Oh, man. He wants that Mad Dog.
He is.
And that stuck him.
Driving for the gas. Oh, no.
I don't know if he'll have
Dookie is taking his time, doing what he does, being methodical. Not getting into too much of it with anybody. Looking good.
Zacharias has it turned up enough that he's throwing 6 to 8 inch flames out the pipes.
No, Jimmy Lane keeps taking his time too, and they doing all right.
Jimmy Lane, you want to talk about a guy that has moved mountains in the last 3 years.
Well, you remember the first couple cars we saw. We were just like, okay, man, I don't feel like this is safe. Oh.
Yeah, he's getting teed off on right now.
He's got to get out of there. Zacharias is.
Hamner is over here helping Lazenby. Way to go for sportsmanship. Maybe he knows he's going to need him here in the end.
That's not a bad move. Got him off.
Oh, that made him a crowd favorite right there, but he's got to get some kind of hit going.
Oh, here comes Zacharias.
Oh.
Here comes Jimmy.
Now look at how folded Jimmy's car is in the front.
Oh, yeah.
Hamner's coming around.
It's weird to see a Ford go down in the front.
Yeah. I think that thing's just doing a lot.
I don't know what that thing's doing. We're just getting nasty in there.
Everybody's kind of still going. You know, Lottie's Cadillac has finally made the full banana. You can see that the roof is
she's stuck in there pretty
all
hard
the way
now.
up. The front's been up. Oh, we got a wheel off. Is that off of?
I can't see it.
Is that off Sean Williams' car? Williams? Yeah.
Yep.
I think that might be off. I don't know. I think that might be off Sean's.
Hard to tell from this angle.
Oh.
Wait,
Sean's trying to get
He's
their
waving
attention.
them over. Lazenby is just like, we're going.
It's definitely Sean Williamson's tire.
Yep.
The way that his car is shimmying around when he's going. Oh, yep, it snapped the axle off.
Ugh. And I think Lazenby's got to be careful, man. He almost stuck himself again, hitting Jimmy.
Ooh, this is going to be, swing and a miss.
Oh, nose to nose with Zacharias. Oh, man, nobody won that.
But I think he might have stuck Zacharias there. Now it's going to be interesting. Dookie's stuck.
Oh.
So there's no friends there.
If
Hamner plays it smart.
He just got his buddy off there.
Lazenby, that's what he's trying to do.
Sean Williams, yeah, he's trying to get him out.
Yep.
There he goes. And then Jimmy, if Jimmy doesn't hit too hard.
Oh, there.
Zacharias broke loose.
broke free.
Well.
Yeah.
There he goes. Man. This is
There's a lot of weird decisions being made out there.
I'm
not sure I quite understand them.
No.
Lazenby's not giving up, though.
No, he is. He is about taking it to Zacharias. And here comes somebody around the corner.
And I understand.
Oh, here he comes.
Oh. I understand it's the B main, but to see Lazenby, Shocker Mopar, still be, I mean.
Dude, that car's hard.
Yeah, Mopars aren't dead. And the crazy thing is he didn't resub it. That's the same sub.
Really?
Yeah.
So here in Utah, there's an interesting thing that you can, within reason, you can do what you need to do in the first 6 inches of the frame. Now, you can't shorten it past their certain points, but say you want to close in the Y on a Mopar.
You can't collapse it, but you can close it with 6 inches. You can do anything you want in the first 6 inches.
You
but
can plate 3 sides of a frame. Your bracket's got to be 10, but the other 2 or 3, you could put 6-inch plates as long as they attach to their bumper. Nothing behind that.
Oh, we got Dookie's out, Lottie's out. It's all just getting timed out now. Hamner has won this.
Wow.
And it'd be Zacharias at second.
And I'm going to say this. That Sui looks nasty.
Yeah.
Like it could go into the main and do very well.
I wonder how they're going to play this, though.
Like how do you say?
Does Lazenby get third?
Yeah, where's Jimmy at then?
Well, it'd be Lazenby third, and then Sean Williamson and Jimmy. That would be.
Well, Jimmy was still moving, rocking cars though.
Yeah, and the B main only pays the third, so.
Like,
but it's.
And we're gonna have to pick a Mad Dog out here. I would have to go for Lazenby.
Lazenby.
I mean, he destroyed the wagon, and he started taking people nose to nose.
Yep.
And he was plowing multiple cars. In my mind, I
would flip a coin between Kurt and Lazenby.
That's true.
I mean,
that
Kurt letting that motor scream the entire time. You know, Lazenby dealing with a Mopar that obviously had some front suspension issues that came out 6 inches lower to the ground than anybody else. Was not afraid to just let it go.
Dude, he did.
It'll be interesting to see who they give it to.
But think about this. B main winner, $4,000 in the bank.
He's got a very short amount of time right now to get that car out there, get something done to it, and get it back in.
Yes.
The only thing I can see that's a problem, which is going to tell me that he's going to load it up, is it's smoking pretty good.
It is pretty hot.
Steaming, not smoking, steaming.
Yeah.
I don't want to be politically incorrect.
That's right.
You know, and honestly, the Dixie shirts are amazing this year. I like them.
Dude,
the
they
new
are
logo.
cool. And we will be having some on Full Contact Derby TV on Stern Dirt's website also for y'all to purchase.
Yes.
We're getting better about that.
Yes.
Yeah.
The Full Contact merch coming to you. It's really cool Dixie shirts.
The Dixie shirts are pretty awesome.
I do like the new logo.
Yes.
And it might just be the fact they put it on black. I don't know. It just looks cool.
It's a good looking shirt.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna wear it at least one time somewhere nice, and then it's gonna go down to the shop and become another work shirt.
That's
like this shirt.
where all mine go.
It's really cool. Can you buy these?
No, you can't buy these.
Oh,
sorry,
guys.
I don't make the rules.
Sorry, guys. Because this Full Contact Derby TV shirts, amazing. Somebody should steal it and steal the copyrights to it, whatever, and make these, because what they've done with these is awesome.
It is pretty cool.
Don't make fun. Fat guys require good shirts. I mean, don't get me wrong, Jake. It looks good on you too with your little skinny body. But I'm not skinny shaming you by any means.
I feel like he kind of is. Oh look.
Oh gee,
muscle
Christmas.
tone. That's like
broke that thing
that's
out.
like almost my forearm. Cool.
I can only imagine what people thought when like you, me, and Bearded Batman were sitting up here.
There's just no room.
And I could see it.
Anyways, here's another thing we missed in this handy dandy packet. We're excited to announce that we will be joining Smith Metalworks and Hardcore Derby Promotions in supporting the Youth National Championship along with many other great promoters. This is an opportunity for our youth classes at May Mania, Wired Madness, and Halloween Havoc, as well as our participating sponsors, Point Derbies, Carnage on the Fork, Raw Town Riot, Sweetwater Smash. The youth winners of each of our 3 shows will be eligible to join Smith Metalworks and Hardcore Derby Promotions in October at the Fayette County Fairgrounds in Dunbar, Pennsylvania. Our first place winner will receive an invitation and certificate of acknowledgement for their achievement. Also, if you choose to go to Pennsylvania, Stern Dirt will be helping with travel expenses if you go at $500 per winner. Even if you don't take a car and want to fly out to participate, the guys will hook you up in Pennsylvania. This is just a start. As we look into 2024, we will join Hardcore Derby Promotions in putting together a West Coast Youth Championship, also to allow a better travel opportunity for our youth drivers, as we know PA is a long ways away, but more to come on that. For now, let's get the youth drivers signed up. May is fast approaching.
How did I not know about this?
I don't know. I didn't either. I just looked at it and read it, and I was like, that's huge.
This is a little Johnny situation because he did that is amazing. Way
and
to go.
I'll put it out right now. If there is any youth driver that wants to go, I will personally give you another $200 of my own money. Call me, let me know, and I will give you another $200 if you're going to take a car out to Pennsylvania.
I am right there too. If you win this, I will give you $200.
And I'll even go one step farther. You need help putting that car together? You call us.
Oh yeah,
we will make it happen.
That's awesome. That's what it's going to take. You know, hands off to Smith Metalworks, Frankie Guy, those guys. Frankie, why didn't you call me with this?
Yeah,
what Smith? Casey, what the heck?
We just got hit out of the middle of nowhere with this.
Yeah, and Johnny didn't tell me anything about it. It's because we don't have youth heats like we were trying to discuss in Nebraska. We could, but it would be small, and maybe that's something we need to get into. But that's amazing.
I think that's something everywhere needs to start looking at. And man, I remember watching the one last year, and that girl won it in the Lumina at what was it, Golden Spike last year?
Yep, that was Chris Johnston's daughter.
No way.
Yep, sure was. And I think it was here, right?
No, that was in Salt Lake.
Spike?
Yep.
You know, and I just seen
Martin Million's son destroying that station wagon.
I got
fantastic.
This is it, JC, my Jazz fan. If you've been in it 25 years, it's not sandbagging. There's $4,000 on the line and a chance to make it to the A main. I mean, the sandbagging has turned into such a big deal. I love the fact that Utah used to let it eat and everything get junked. And this is something that I've tried to. I'm not putting you on the spot, and I have nothing but love for you at all. I'm just speaking from my opinion. When a wagon's $5,000, a Rivi's $2,500, a Buick's $2,000, and if we're really going to call it is what it is, when you know that you're out there against 4, 5, 6 other people that are against you, let's say 3 or 4 on a team, you got to drive smart, because if you don't drive smart, there's not much. You have to be able to love it. And if you just get beat down constantly by these same drivers, like we've mentioned it tonight, if you don't take care of Dookie and Shea Bob there, they'll take your money. If you don't take care of Bronson and Tripler and Twitchell, they'll take your money. If you're back home, and Larry Steinbeck, Reed Steinbeck, Will Steinbeck, if you don't come after us, and we're going to high five you, we're going to hug you, we're going to tell you did a great job.
That's true.
Give it after us. And everybody has bad days.
Yep. And that's the thing. I've driven some national shows recently, and it's more of a chess match. And I'm not going to say it's not fun. It is, and I'll still continue to do it. But I didn't hold a candle.
I'll say
hold a candle.
Yeah, I'll say it. It's fun. Like, the national shows you're talking about. Let's talk about Carnage. I got put in a heat with Justin Montgomery, one of the best drivers in the United States. I got put in a heat with Jonathan Mayweather, one of the best drivers in the United States. I don't know who was in that 911 Cadillac, but that dude was not a joke. Yeah. Sean Verana drove probably one of the best drives I've ever seen him drive. Mm-hmm. So, to be out there with those guys on that, you're not going to go out there and let it eat and let it hang. You're going to think about what you're doing. You're going to be methodical. There's a method to your madness.
It is. It's completely different.
I mean, at that show, I was fully planning on junking my stuff. The drive shaft just wasn't along for the ride, and we could make up 1,000 excuses. My shit broke. I got out, high-fived everybody, hugged the people that I knew. And
same thing.
It is what
Block
it is.
Broke, and, move on.
I mean, it's the Derby family. This isn't something – that's something that I think we all need to get away from. Stop bringing these guys down because they're sandbaggers and stuff. You want to beat them, go out there and beat them. We're a family.
It's on you to put a car together and go take them out.
You know, you
That's the first thing I did about Dookie, and now, we're cool now. But it was always my mission when we were in the heat. He was there or Shea Bob was there. That was my target because I was like, who's going to be there when I'm going to be at the end?
100%. And that's what you have to do.
And it doesn't matter. Well, how many times the shows have I proved it?
And now that I see what it is, J-Cam Jazz fan, I am not blasting you at all. At all. Everybody's entitled to their opinion. I'm not saying nothing bad. I was just giving my opinion, so please don't take it personally.
You're doing really good at being PC.
Come find me. I'll hug you. I'll do whatever, man. If you're a girl, I will hug you too. I like to hug. My kids say it's probably one of the best hugs around, short of my wife. I mean, she might have a better hug. I feel she has a better hug, but that's just me. Eventually, we'll get you married up, and oh, we got fireworks going off. Is there a commercial that we could go to? All right, guys, we're
All
back.
right, we are back.
We're going to do this awesome A main now that all the fireworks are done. That's something that's always awesome with Hurricane.
Dude, it is awesome seeing the fair here and the mountains in the backdrop. It's a good time.
Yeah, even if you don't bring a car, just come out here to watch.
Who was at the concert Friday night? I never make
Chris
it on time, but
Jensen maybe. Right.
it was pretty awesome. They have a big country concert Friday night. The fair's going on. A lot of guys come out to that, have a good time, and there's all hotels within a few minutes away. It's a
There's
blast.
so many things. There's smokehouse joints. There's, really nice hotels, beautiful backdrops.
And if you got a side-by-side, there was probably 50 of them parked at the hotel last night. They just everywhere.
At least 50 sitting there.
Everywhere and anywhere. You can drive them wherever you want.
While we're waiting on this, I know that my little man, Trevor Scaro, is sitting at home watching me, so I got to shout him out.
Heck yeah.
I got Cadence Rose, my oldest, who turns 19 in 1 hour back home. I got my 15-year-old, Lexus, watching, Brody, my beautiful, stunning, amazing wife, and all my friends. I know I got both Grafton boys. They've texted me, Brady and Brandon. And
I got to send a shout-out to Mr. Zach Anderson.
Sean. Yeah. And then I got Bubble Butt's husband is trash-talking me. He'll know who that is.
Oh, man. You live in, like, constant drama, don't you?
No, I live in constant love and joy. Like, it's I have some of the best friends on the planet. I mean, I would put my friends up against anybody's friends.
And I would say I have a lot of Derby friends that are right there.
Yeah.
Like, I could call them tomorrow and they'd be here.
I got to shout out my guy, my Sancho, and he's got a wife, Jen. I've never met her, but she's amazing. Guy's amazing. I'm telling you, I got a lot of weird relationships going on.
I get it.
I think they're building.
Hey, let me throw this one out there to the real one and only J.W. Jones.
Yeah.
Up in Casper, Wyoming. You want to talk about just a guy? That's why I left the Wyoming license plate on that Rivy. He's got me a few out of there, and you want to talk just about an awesome dude. Man.
And happy all the time. Just the biggest damn smile.
Dude. One of my favorite people.
It's the same thing. I don't know. We could go on for days. We got Ricky Vaught, Kelly Failer,
and
J-Dub.
These are these people you don't talk to for like a year, and then it's like
pick right back up.
Yeah, you've never missed it.
I got my cousin Joel who helps me all the time. Like,
Dude.
Probably the best helper you could possibly ask for. And everybody else like Reed and Larry, they're all here and
they're here.
I mean,
shoot. Even my buddy Josh coming down in Austin, which you'll get to see if you buy Gladiator Season 2. Those guys just coming down to just learn different stuff, how we do it, helping.
And that's what I'm going to say. Why am I missing out on this Gladiator thing? Did I just not talk sweet enough? Did I not rub the right people?
I don't know. I get told things, and I'm just like, that sounds good. I'll do it.
Man.
Well, there's going to be a rematch.
Yeah.
So,
and Dallas Bentley, he's got a podcast for all you Derby guys that love it.
He does.
Hit him up. Like, it's awesome. He's my little Trump podcast because he doesn't give a crap. It is what it is.
It's real.
Yeah.
All right. Man, enough of us just on our rants. But
well, I would say that's just sharing the love.
It is.
Looks like the wind's blowing about 40. I don't feel any of it in here. We got the cars coming. The metric Caprice looks great.
So happy for that guy.
Skylar's car looks like it hasn't even been derbied.
They got that metric caddy put back together.
Yeah, they did.
I mean, and that Vic looks nasty. Whew. Now it's got plates. If he can keep the suspension in. All right, here we go.
Mr. Skylar Hadley.
That Ford looks good.
Hadley.
And
always
it's barely
so creative
bent
with the paint jobs.
He is.
And then we got Jesse McGuire. The Moto Assassin. He has a rap company, all that stuff. Amazing guy.
Here is that
Scary Larry. Last minute Larry.
Oh, okay.
Lawrence.
That's not what you're saying earlier.
Yeah, it's Lawrence.
Sandbagger Larry.
Yeah.
Mr. 145, Tyler Daly. Dude, first time building a metric GM. Definitely, I looked at it, had some issues, and he pulls into the main.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Andrew Taglabashi. Again, one of those amazing guys. Always super fun to talk to.
Smiling, happy, just loves it.
And then we got our Martin out of Wyoming. I think it's the first time he's been here.
Yeah, Riverton.
Yeah.
Car looks good.
And Mr. Holt's car looks great.
Mr. Holt, number 34. All the way from Oakdale, California.
And then
Too ugly is Mr. Daniel Bong.
Yeah. I got to shout out my buddy Brad Crawley. Always talking with me, always having a great time. Another just fun person to talk to, always positive and up-spirited. Oh, we're pushing out Ryan Gillian so he can get his money.
He can get his money.
Yeah.
I don't know if they said
Which is a little weird to me. I don't why.
Maybe he just doesn't have reverse or forward.
Did they throw a tranny in there? Because
I
he
don't
shattered. For those that don't know, Johnny came up told us that Ryan shattered his transmission on the last hit when he got Mad Dog.
All right, Mr. Tripler is coming. I'm super excited to watch this play out.
Oh,
now in my mind too, you can't be scrumming in the middle here. You need to stay outside, stick and move, because you get buried at all, you're done.
And you can't stop.
No. You literally have to make laps. Car looks good.
Looks great. He didn't do much with the back because it folded itself back up.
Zeb Hansen,
You know,
Tula, Utah.
good for Zeb. I think he broke his bad luck streak.
Dude, that thing looks nasty.
Yeah.
It's not even bent. Whew, a lot of fresh looking cars coming in. Definitely gonna need some ice packs. Love it. Oh, Rivvy's looking good.
Yeah, he did a lot of work. Looks great. And we got Wilker. And that's going to be the
Not
team.
even
Like I'm going to say it,
on that
I'm going to say it right now. You know, Bronson, Tripler, Twitchell.
That's going to be a tough team.
Tripler,
here's the legend.
Bronson and Wilker. They're going to be
Shaybob.
They're going to be the team that's if nobody
gotta
went
go
and had
after 'em.
discussions and banded together.
Yep.
It'd be pretty damn hard to beat.
Well, and that's the same said for the tags.
Yeah.
These Cadillacs are salty. Now, I will say with these little tires, I noticed that the spindles were hanging below the frame.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say they exploited a rule. They got creative with a rule, and that's why they got so much height out of them.
Yep.
And there is the Suey that just doesn't stop.
No. Glenn Madden, Apache Junction, Arizona. She keeps going.
Yep. And I don't know. It just goes. It sets
Here we
so
go.
low.
Coming
He's
back.
out of the B main.
Coming back. Already $4,500 up.
And looking good.
Yeah. Ryan Gillian. Out of Colorado.
Well, that's the Hamner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Out of
76.
It's 16. I know it looks like a 7, but
It
it's
does.
16.
Well, that's my bad.
And you would have to go to the B main to find it.
Yep.
And I don't think he was on
Yeah.
there.
Bradley Hamner.
Hamner.
All right, I'm sorry.
I think that's how
From
it's spelled.
Montana. Dude. Maybe he pulls this off.
Oh, man, could you imagine the Cinderella story?
Dude.
Hey, I would give him a gladiator hat. I ain't gonna lie. I think he might deserve one anyway, just for coming out.
There's a few people in the running for it right now. I mean, hoofda.
I am not against. Let's see how Mr. Caprice does.
You know what?
I'm being serious.
Dude, and I'm going to be honest with you. that is like a bone stock car.
Oh, yeah.
Compared to any of these other ones, it's almost a wire car.
Jake, it's still playing fireworks, bud. Oh, no, I'm not caught up. Never mind. That's my bad. I'll stop talking.
Technically challenged.
Stupid me.
No, it's stupid phone.
Damn.
You always got to blame the phone.
I do think I'm live now, though.
Oh, there you go.
So far, ladies and gentlemen, have you enjoyed Dixie Destruction so far? This has been an amazing start to the 2023 Derby season here in Utah. Thanks for being
I think Jesse said it. It's been an amazing start to 2023.
Dude, yeah.
Oh, this is going to be so interesting how this plays out. You know, I almost wonder if Shabob's just not going to turn it up right away.
Oh,
That-
right up against Andrew.
Immediately. Oh, and
Dude.
just going after it.
Yeah.
Well, you could tell that he's definitely going after tags. First one was Andrew, second one was Troy.
Yeah, Bradley was just out there hammering stuff. Okay, we're kind of
Lots of
jockeying
motors
here.
screaming.
Okay, so you got Tripler going after Bong. And Tag kind of circling, coming after him.
We'll see how it all plays out.
You know, I think a lot of people underrate Zeb.
Oh, yes. He's had such bad luck. I don't know.
Yeah.
And the Caprice likes Larry.
Yeah.
Larry out on a Sunday cruise. Making sure things are good.
Getting
Oh,
a
nice.
good lay of the
Hit.
track.
Shabob is like laying
Dude,
it down.
So is Jesse. Look at him. He's just
That's
cranking
all
her.
Jesse does. Jesse just.
He's out to have a good
Oh,
time.
look at how nosed out he is. He's on the boxes.
There's 2 hits. Here comes Shabob. Oh, swing and a miss. Now look here. See how fast these cars get buried in the middle of the track.
Yep.
You can't afford to sit there and scrum with somebody in the middle of the pack.
Troy came over and knocked old Zeb out.
Hadley stalled over there. Tripler, good shot to tag. Oh,
Oh, man.
jeez.
Just turning it up.
Everybody.
Larry's going after Wilker. That's a. We'll see how that pans out, Cotton.
I mean, yeah, I don't know if I'd pick that battle this early, but
A little early for it. Looks to me like he's trying to pin him in there.
he's
in
trying to
between
stick
Jesse.
him. But you got to be careful. You can't afford to get in a shoving match with the track falling like
No.
it is.
And those are two motors that don't need to be in a shoving match.
Yes. And here comes our little buddy in the Caprice. Oh.
He don't want no part of that.
Troy Tag's buried.
Troy Tag is buried.
And
Where's Andrew?
they're taking down Vong, who's trying to get him off.
And Andrew's over there. He's in his own dogfight.
Yeah, they separated them.
Yeah, they did exactly what they had to do.
Okay, you got Larry kind of feeling it out, and Bronson starting to.
I think that there's definitely been some handshakes between Bronson and Tripler and Larry, but I don't know why Wilker didn't get in on that. Oh,
I don't know. Our Caprice is. Oh! Man, Zeb Hansen just stroked Bong.
oh,
And our Caprice, Mr. Tyler Daly, still in it, dude.
Shabob is just driving like crazy. Now Larry's on to Tripler.
Oh!
Put him into the wall.
Nose to nose. I can't see who he hit.
Oh, geez, that was just an onslaught of over there.
Dude, that Caprice didn't even bend. What? I'm blown away. Looks like he went right over top of Mr. I can't even tell what that number is from here.
Welker's about to tee off on Larry, I think. I think he's trying to find it.
Got a couple forward, one forward in there from California still.
Oh,
the
looks like-
metric caddy and the metric Caprice are still in this.
Oh, and they're going good.
They are looking great. And like I said, Zeb's car?
Zeb hasn't moved in the front.
No.
The back, I think somebody could capitalize if they were low enough, but
You got our Caprice just in there covering.
yeah.
I'm giving him a hat.
Yeah. Oh, that might have hurt him.
Oh. Yeah.
And it
but-
wasn't necessarily his fault. It just,
No.
I guess Ryan Hadley's out. Our Gray Suicide's out. Troy Tagg's out. Jesse McGuire's out.
Oh, big shot,
geez.
Shea Bob de
Shea
Bomb.
Bob. Hamner is over there. He's not out yet. Shea Bob is just laying it down.
He is. I mean, honestly, Zeb is, nobody's picking on him. He's taking his
Yeah.
time, making good shots.
Larry swung and
Larry
missed.
is trying to pick a fight, and Tripler.
With Wilker, yeah. And I think,
Oh, yeah.
snuck that out.
Uh-oh. Well, he gets that thing turned around.
Ooh. Larry's bumper's so high in the back. It's do you really want to, go for it?
Oh,
He's-
man.
yeah,
Here we go.
It's a motor battle.
Here we
Oh, and
go.
shoved it right through his radiator.
I don't think he's going to matter.
No.
He isn't going to stop.
Ooh.
Oof.
Yeah, this is going to be a good dogfight here.
Andrew is fighting for his life over there in that corner. And
Yeah, they
Zeb
definitely
is starting to lay the hammer.
are on it. This is, just super interesting how this is all going. They're after each other, and then they're not. Like, Andrew has got his own dogfight over there between Holt and Shea and Tripler, and
This is.
Zeb is playing so smart.
Yes, he is. You got Daniel Bong over there in the corner.
Oh yeah, he's seen that he didn't want to be, so he's out of the situation.
Yeah. Larry's got a hard on for Coulter.
Yeah, for some reason, Coulter's got a big motor. Larry's got a big motor.
Dude, and messing with the front of that thing is going to be, if he comes and gets some room here. Not saying Larry doesn't build a hard car, but nose to nose, I would not want to pick on that car.
Not with these
Oh,
rules.
Tripler just tattooed Bong.
See, and I wonder if Tripler doesn't have any steering, because it doesn't seem like he's. But he could, maybe
Park
just.
him in that corner and oof. And Zeb playing it smart.
Yeah.
Picking and
Larry's
choosing
coming
his
around.
shots. Twitchell.
Shea Bob is still
looking
out there
good.
going great. Bronson's playing
Josh
a-
Holt, man. He's
Yeah.
holding his own. He doesn't have any friends out there.
Yeah, I think he's got some flat tires on the back.
Ugh.
Oh, Shea Bob is just lighting it up.
Yeah, it's.
Oh. Caddy's trying to jump some stuff.
Man, Larry is just following Coulter around.
Yeah, he's finding it. And I think Coulter can sense it. He's watching back really good.
Yep.
Just
He's
a lot of
waiting
really
for
good
that
drivers.
shot.
Nobody's picking that one tee off.
Nope.
Tripler's car's still looking really good. They're
Tripler.
all still really straight.
Yeah.
Except for Shea Bob. Shea Bob
Shea
is,
Bob
letting
is
it-
having
he
a
is-
good time.
He is bent. I mean, I can tell you right now, if I had to vote on a Mad Dog, Shea Bob would be
Yeah.
100% in the runnings.
He's there.
He has been just letting that thing
Holt
move.
just lost radiator. That was an awesome run for him.
These guys don't want to get caught up over there in that dirt. Tripler's working on old Bong. Is that his name?
Yep, Daniel Bong.
Working on Bong. Shea Bob's car is still.
Jordan Martin still rolling around in there in that
Yeah.
metric caddy. Here comes Larry.
Out of Wyoming, representing Wyoming.
He's doing a good job of it. Motor's hot. Coulter is just looking Larry down.
Yeah, what's a motor show there?
It
They're
is.
both paying attention to each other and really, really smart.
Bong's going for a ride.
I just
and
watched him.
Shea Bob just put him on the rail.
I just watched Coulter give Larry a big thumbs up.
Here he comes. Is he going to kick it?
You know, I don't know. I don't think so.
Man, I think.
Oh, there you go.
Yep. Honestly, I think I would have capitalized on that.
I would have hit him a lot harder with some more speed.
I would have tried to catch it.
You know, really, and I hope it's clear for everyone, there's a lot of respect driving here.
There is.
Oh, they're about to capitalize here on Bronson. They're about to take him to the berm.
He has
Now
got to crank those wheels to the right.
Yeah, now it's a pushing match.
I would wait it out.
The amount of respect between Larry and Wilker is very interesting.
It's kind of been a chess match. You know, and I'm super impressed. Every time I come see Coulter drive, man, he's better and better.
Oh, every time. You know, he's not afraid to lay it down.
And that car looks awesome.
Yeah.
But
Bronson's car, Zeb's car still just.
Dude, Zeb,
it doesn't look any different when it pulled in.
Zeb's underrated, man. Everybody's left him alone, and he is kicking butt.
He could definitely be there on this one.
Oh, hasn't been working the car hard at all. Just taking his good shots.
Now is where we're going to start to see the three band together.
Oh. Coulter just beating Jordan Martin in the corner.
Yeah, it's getting down to where, and Zeb is over there helping work it out. Oh, Larry just went nose to nose with Wilker. And it was a good one.
Oh, here it goes. We've been kind of waiting for this to kick off.
See, and I don't know if it's there yet. I think they're still, nope. Yep.
It's coming.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be there. And that's, you know, it's like I said in the beginning. If they don't take care of that triplet, that trifecta, that,
the tripler trifecta?
Yep.
I like that.
It's going to, you know, it's going to come back and take your money. And that's exactly what's going on.
Now, in my mind, I would be working Larry's trunk a whole lot harder than, you know, Coulter had some really good chances.
That metric caddy's still not saying I quit.
No. Man, I still look at Zeb's car and I'm just like, dude.
Oh, way happy with Zeb's car. Well, we got to see where Zeb sits when all this comes down.
And Jordan is just driving for his life.
Yeah. Giving it everything he's got, you know.
Yeah.
Wyoming came to represent.
He did. In a metric caddy of all things, man.
Oh, Larry cleared Coulter. Cleared it up and went over. That's what's going to be hard now. I think he stuck him. They're going to have to knock him out. Larry's bumper's going just high enough. These Cadillacs, that's the thing, when they don't move.
He popped him out.
Yeah.
If he's patient.
Yeah, when they don't move, though, they set low.
Yep.
All these other cars start to set high.
And that's when you know it's time to start using it.
Yep. The metric caddy is. And
Bronson's still looking really good in that Ruby.
Really good.
I'm partial because, you know, I like those.
You know, Tripler must have fixed his car really well. It hasn't went up either, and that's going to come into play later on. Even Bronson is just high enough. He'll clear him. You know, think Coulter must be having some issues.
Zeb's got a leak in the radiator now.
He's capitalizing on Larry. Wilker is.
Zeb's shooting about water about 6 feet.
Yeah.
On the driver's side. Ooh.
Nice shot on the metric caddy.
Zeb's still looking really good in front. And Jordan will not give up in that metric.
Oh, he just KO'd on old Tripler. Oh, that metric caddy's not coming off of him. He's sticking himself. Zeb is on Larry like it's a.
Ooh,
Larry's got to get out of there.
He's on the wrong side of the receiver, and Bronson's working on getting Tripler out.
I don't think he can. I think that metric caddy's all over him.
Are they gonna leave him?
Now Larry's just going to play the game and let him burn his motor down. It's going to be interesting. This so far has been a really good show. Zeb is just
fantastic driving,
shocking everything.
And Tripler's looking for somebody to come help.
Yeah. Oh, Zeb's trying.
You got to hammer.
But I think that
you got to hammer that metric to
if
get
you
him
watch
out.
this metric Cadillac, he's just holding it to the floor.
Yep.
I think Zeb's going to hammer him. I don't know what Zeb's going to do. It's a hard choice. Do you hammer him and chance losing money? Because right now Zeb's in fourth.
I don't know. That's,
they're
going to leave him. Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, Larry.
Zeb really didn't move from that either, and it definitely hit Larry. And
so that means Tripler will be out. So down to the last final four, guys.
Final four.
It's going to be pretty hard to beat three of them, bro. But
It is.
I mean, just go after it and let them go. We'll see what the crew does with all this, and
Larry's getting some running room, and Zeb is using that dead car.
yeah, it's going to be interesting how this all works.
Coulter's still looking good. Oh. It was a good tap on Zeb. But Caddy's puckering a bit, but
The track's not good enough, Larry.
trying to get him stuck.
So far, guys, it's literally just a chess match, sandbag match, whatever. I don't care what you want to call it. Larry's going to go after Wilker again. Oh. That might have been the nail in the coffin. Let's see what Bronson does to capitalize on it. Not enough. Look,
about 12,000 RPM in the corners.
Listen to the motors.
It is fun when you're with your buddy
or
pushing a car.
Twitchell is, yeah. Or Coulter Wilker looks like he's smoking really hard from underneath the car. Oh, Larry just went nose to nose with
Bronson.
Twitchell.
And Zeb is still just.
Yeah, Larry's bending up. There's some damage that was done there. Now, if Zeb was smart, he would let those guys do their business.
Keep tapping and moving.
I would not go nose to nose like he's about to do because
But
Larry's
Zeb's
higher.
car still hasn't moved. The front is.
I agree. It's tough.
And here comes Coulter to fix his trunk for him. Bronson's Rivy's looking good.
Yeah. Larry's bellied out pretty good.
Coulter hitting that skinny pedal.
Well, that's just it. Wilker knows he's only got.
He smells it.
He's on borrowed time.
Oh, Bronson bellying real bad. I didn't see
There
that
was
at
some
first.
there was some big business that happened over there on that far end from us.
Huh.
I think Larry's stuck, so he's going to wait.
And if I was Bronson, I would tap them and drive to the other side.
Yeah, Larry's
Perfect.
stuck. I don't know how they plan this. Bronson.
Now, if you're Bronson,
Larry gets fourth at this point, I think, is how
Now-
I count it.
now here we go. Now you got Coulter versus Bronson. Oh, wow.
Yep, I think Larry.
Dude.
I call this Larry at fourth.
Zeb third.
Yep. Wilker knows he has no training. He's just trying to. He's done.
Oh,
Wilker just
no.
transmission just laid down.
Shoot. Dude, what a run by him.
Oh, what an amazing run by them all.
Wow. Oh. He's
They
going
just
to
had
make sure he welds it together. I love it, buddy.
You know, good for all these drivers. They drove super smart.
Seeing how good Zeb did, there's just, we can go down the list and look at these drivers that we've seen the past few years that are just becoming fantastic.
Yes,
derbiers.
great drivers. Oh, this might. Oh. That's all there is. I think Bronson does an amazing job here.
He does.
Drove super smart. Oh,
he caught something.
Welded it together.
Oh, no. Too much motor.
I wouldn't let off, Wilker.
Man.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Dude, Bronson's being a good sport. No. Oh. They learned the first time. I don't think he can back up. Don't do it. It's not even trying to go in reverse.
No.
Yeah, it's welded forward.
So officially, we got fourth.
Well, technically, Coulter made the last hit because Bronson's pinned up against the other car. Oh.
It's got to be a half car link.
Oh.
But yes.
Hey, he still has the last hit.
Yeah.
Coulter's got this.
Ooh, I don't know how. I'm so glad I'm not down there and have to choose this.
Oh, man. But in my
I agree.
eyes.
Yeah, Coulter's got it. He made the last hit.
Wow.
So it could either be Coulter, Twitchell, Zeb, Larry, or Bronson, Wilker, Zeb, Larry.
Yeah.
Third and fourth are determined, as far as I'm concerned. I could be wrong. Maybe Larry came in and hit him. I wasn't paying attention.
No.
I thought it was the other way around.
It's a tough one. I think Coulter wins this.
I'm right there with you. We're going to find out.
We are.
What for?
Dude, what a show.
Guys, we'll wait till they announce it, and then we'll...
The 2023 Dixie Destruction here at the Washington County Fair. We'd like to thank the Washington County Fair, Sturgeon Racing, all their staff and officials putting on this year's Demolition Derby. This is the 163rd annual Washington County Fair. Hope you guys had a good time, and we'll tell you who the winners are.
That's fantastic, man.
Oh, here we go. Johnny's going over there.
What are we doing?
I think he's going to give it to Wilker.
We're just waiting. Got that first place trophy.
I can't tell. It's too far away, guys.
Yep.
Yeah, I think he's handing it to him for first place.
Yep.
But we need some kind of confirmation here,
some
guys.
confirmation.
Thanks for everybody that's hanging out. 277 of you watching this with us. It was kind of a nail biter. There was a lot of sandbagging or methodical driving or whatever. I mean, whatever you want to call it, whatever your flavor is.
Strategic driving.
What do we?
All right, in fifth place from Riverton, Wyoming, in car number 112, it is Jordan Martin.
Jordan Martin, 5th place.
In fourth place, in car number 66,
Larry Steinbeck, 4th place.
Nebraska. In third place, from Tooele, Utah, in car number 2,
Zeb
Zeb Hansen.
Hansen, 3rd place.
Great run.
Oh, amazing run. I think a great run. And the Caprice. Here we go.
You think Zeb and the Caprice?
First and second place goes to the same people. In car number 87 is Bronson Twitchell and 41 Colton Wilker, sharing first and second.
Oh, they split it. That's pretty cool.
Shay Walden got Mad Dog. Way to go, Shay Bob.
Dude, he deserved that because he
Everybody needs to mark that in the books.
Destroyed that thing.
And Shay Walden still went home with $3,500.
Rough night, huh?
Good for him. Good for him. I
Man.
think following Jesse's send out, I think we are good.
I think so.
Thanks everybody for watching Full Contact Derby TV. We can't do it without all you guys. Love you. Stay safe. If you're traveling, drive safe. We'll,
Excited to bring you some more content throughout the year, and it'll be pretty awesome to watch how it grows.
Yep. We'll see you guys on the next one.